What are we going to see? And don't say Rourke. $38.85. Oh, that's right, Doc. That's cool. Are you going to get a picture? If you do, let me see it. I don't know if you're doing that or not. You might just be getting an auto or something. What's up, Dustin? All right, I need this. And let me take all this stuff down here. Take a screenshot of that if you need to for your records. If not, you can always go to YouTube. 238 Cards on YouTube is where it's at, folks. All the replays are there. There's a mini helmet divvy in the shop currently. Actually, let me go ahead and pin that real quick while the other break is updating the number on it. Mini helmet divvy's pinned at the bottom of your screen, but we're going to get a little ripping in. I'm taking down the overlay, and we're going to re-up. We're going to re-up. We're going to re-up. Mayberry, it's the break we did with Choice. It's the last one I got. Same break we've been doing, but it's the last one I got. And it's actually the last one. It's the last resurgence from the case we've been working on as well. So, actually, it's updated. So let me go ahead and put that in there so I don't have to do that mid-rip. And then we'll run this one back. We'll run this one back so we can get into some more Optic 25. Take a chance. Not too bad, Dustin. We're about to get ripping. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, the break is in the shop. And can I pin it? It's pinned. All right, good luck, everybody. It's rip time. We're not waiting any longer. Our day is about to begin. Deeds. Deeds, please give us some deeds. And I'm talking to you, Joe Boo. I'd like to get a downtown right off, just immediately. Downtown, boom, right there, downtown. Empty. Mr. Deeds. Empty. And again, that break I just pinned, it's the last resurgence. This is second to last, sitting right here. That's the last resurgence hobby we've been working on, you guys. So we'll find out of that case. All right, we start with Jalen Lane. Well, we've got something immediately, right off the bat. Like, I can't even get one pack in. I don't think it's a downtown. It's probably a Sunday Kings or something along those lines. But we've got something immediately. Michael Pittman. Patty, French fries on the silver. Good luck. Byro. Joe Burrow, Sunday Kings for the Bengals. What a way to start the day. I'll take that. And twice on Sunday, even though it's Saturday. Nice hit, Byro. What's the card number? Goofy Goober must know. RJ Harvey. John Elway on the silver. Jake Plummer and Carl Eller. Trey Amos. It don't even matter, Goofy Goober. That's a PC card, so you don't need to go look it up. That's not going anywhere. I know that for sure. TJ Sanders, Mayfield, and Carr. El Panditica. Oh no. Oh no. Y'all look good all year. See what the playoffs bring to the table. TJ Sanders, Jalen Noel for the Texans, McLaurin and Hines Ward. Will it continue? Will it continue? Or will it be stifled? And will you see a team that you haven't seen all year long, like I did with the Lions last year when we went 15-2? Jalen Noel, Tommy, Murray, and Josh Allen. Them bye weeks, El Pandita, I'm telling you, sometimes you don't want them. Tommy, Jalen Hurts, and Goofy Goober felt the need to just go ahead and do it. Hey, I said you didn't need to do that. Why you do that? Huh? And if it sold for that, then somebody done messed up. Somebody messed up real bad. That is not the price of that card. Somebody got lucky. Jerry Ditzel sold it on eBay for that amount. Oh, you're curious. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Ashton Genty, Travion Henderson for the patch, Josh Downs, and Brock Bowers. Yeah, I'm not. It's, you know, I just got me a feeling, Jonathan. That's all. You know what I mean? I won't elaborate on that. But you guys know. You can feel it, right? Just say, yep, we know what you're saying. We got you. Because I know you all know. We've been around. There's always one Jerry Ditzel out there. Just lurking in the wings. Cam Miller. Will Howard we shall take. Vinny Testaverde and Chuba Hubbard. And what's funny is that, you know, everything I'm talking about, it just went just right past. Doesn't even know it. Has no clue. That's right, Harley. Jack Sawyer, Caden Prather, Bijan and Terrell Owens. Jordan James, Jackson Dart on the hidden potential, Doug Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs. Benjamin Morrison, Marion Hampton on the silver, Penix and Armstead. Yeah, he's made some pretty good plays already. Yeah, no kidding, BM. Gunnar Helm, Nick Scourton, Puka, and Garrett Wilson. Okay. Optics done with. What do I want to do now? Let's do the Select 23. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen with 2 whole teams gone in it. Well. Might be switching to baseball pretty quick. Empty. Jonathan, hey, I hope he is. Disco style. Well, that's a lot of points. There it is. And that goes to the most expensive team, which I think is the Patriots. Brock Purdy, Dorian Williams, Drake London, Jalen James, and Jahmyr Gibbs on the base rookie. Oh, you can't. All that does is take you to the website. You need to see the other side. Here it is. Here's your chance. Wrong. And that'll go to the Pats, I'm pretty sure. We got Jack Campbell with a Cam Smith and a T-Law on the disco. Not numbered, but we'll take it. Mapu, Elliott, and DJ Johnson. Jags look good this year, surprisingly. Jake Moody, Butker, Roshan Johnson, Deontay Johnson on the silver, Trey Tucker disco, not numbered, and Anton Harrison. Oh man, they really were just like, here you go. Ivan Pace Jr., Terry McLaurin, Mike Mayer, Eric Gray, Puka Nakua on the disco. They made up for it a little bit. And John Michael Schmidt. We'll take that. Not numbered, but that's a rookie. And that's going to the Rams. And that is Randy Savage. That's what I think about your points. It's going to be a bunch of base, but hopefully something's chilling. Dallas Turner, it would be Dallas Turner. And Rook. All right, we got a green velocity. That's what I was hoping for. That's why I grabbed 2. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. And Jared Verse. There's a little treat. I had to do something. I don't like them points, man. Come on now. Nah. We ain't playing that game. We ain't playing that game. And the Jags are Kelly. Kelly, I'm glad I grabbed those. A deed. That's a deed. All right, let's do Mosaic No Huddle. No, I couldn't let those points slide. I couldn't just be like, nah, points. Running my hands through my fro. Empty box. All right. Will Anderson, Jeffrey Simmons, Devontae Adams, Mullings, Booker, Derek Harmon out of 99 going to the Disler. Cook, Warner, McVay, McDuffie, Tillman, and Waddle. I have no idea, Jonathan. I'm not sure. That sounds about right, though. Willis McGahee, McLeod, Chase, Jalen Lane, a nice disco, Lad McConkey, and our auto, Chris Paul Jr. for the Rams. Rams eating a little bit to start the day out. And Lad. Caleb Johnson. Christian Watson, Trey Tucker, Winfield, Wilkins, and Blake. Jeff Blake. I know, Byro. You know, too. Dorsett, Prescott, Duggar, Ferguson, Old Boy on the silver, Joe Theismann on the disco, Reed, Shadir, Harris, Fields, Lutz, and Pickens. We'll take a Shadir. And a Theismann. The Theismann. Doc, you want it bad, don't you? Oh, you want it bad. He probably will. Marshawn Lattimore. Does anybody know if he's in the checklist for iMac? Because I don't. Kosar, Wilson, Milrow, Joe Morris disco for the G-Men. Jonathan Taylor and Omari and Hampton. That will go to, let me think about this. Colts are definitely the more expensive team. That'll go to the Colts. Love, Bigsby, Allen, Godwin, McLaurin, and Brown. Lysandro, there is no such thing. I don't know what that is. I'm unfamiliar. And a Joe Morris on the disco. Herbie, Brunell, Smith, Pat Bryant. Kendre Lambert-Smith, Alec Pierce on the disco. Michael Vick, Scattaboo. Shields, Stevenson, Hill, and Dickerson. It ain't much. You still got a Resurgence and an iMac in this, by the way. Morris, Pierce, Metcalf, Mumpfield, Cooper Kupp out of 99. Tavondre Sweat for the Titans. Milano, Brown, Jackson, Fairbairn, Evans, and Allen. It's Megatron. Cole Kmet, Brooks, Will Howard, RJ Harvey, Mason Taylor on the disco for the Jets, Theo, Saquon, Rogers, Thomas, Robinson, and Miller. Now we can start our day. Theo Johnson just showed up. He's here. He exists. Cortland Sutton, Caleb Williams, Hunter Henry, Dylan Gabriel, Harold Carmichael, Jackson Smith on the disco montage, Willis, Rondé, Genty variation, Garrett, Andrews, and McCarthy. The Justice League is awfully quiet in here. Are y'all plotting? Are y'all plotting? You're awfully quiet. A meet and greet? A meet and greet? Gesicki, Fouts, Charles, Tommy, Starks, Jonathan Taylor out of 99, Tate, Henry, Hall, Singletary, Branch, and Moss. You're sad? Why are you sad? You just got a Jackson Smith in Jigba Disco. Montez Sweat, Warren Moon, and Trey Benson. Scattaboo. Travis Hunter, variation disco. Yep, we want that, Kelly. Tet on the introductions for the Panthers. Yep, we want that, Trey. Cam Ward variation. White, Hertz, Zerline, Walker, and Richardson. Y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it. Larry Fitzgerald. Ooh, we got a gold. Brock Bowers. Sam Laporta. DJ Moore. Victor Cruz. Fred Warner. Santana Moss. Earl Campbell. Calvin Ridley. Eamon Worry. It is a rookie. And what a rookie it is. Ricky White III for the Seahawks. Out of 10. 8 out of 10 to be exact. Hey, Jimmy, good morning. Appreciate the lightning bolts, Bill. Roddy White, A.J. Brown, Kareem Hunt, Will Campbell. Ooh. Shadur silver. Yep. JG. Nice. A very nice. We have a Disco Jadeveon Clowney, Shuck on the variation, Daniels, Bond, Gore, Goff, and Anderson. All right, it's resurgence time. It's resurgence time. Get your boots on. And then we'll end with iMac. We'll run this break back, but I really wanted to run the one with the mosaic choice. I couldn't help it. All right, here we go. There it is. We believe you, Goofy Goober! And congratulations! Where's that RPA at? Where are you? It's not there. It ain't there neither. Nope. There it is. Empty box. 26 teams left. Nobody wants to do any football ripping today? Yeah, y'all sleep on that break. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Good luck. Oh, there's a mini helmet divvy in there too. I feel like I need to keep saying that because nobody can see it. Johnson, Owens, Long, Allen. Well, we start out with Keon Coleman. We saw him not that long ago. It was either yesterday or the day before. Will Shipley. Kinchins and Hicks. Well, putting it in the chat twice doubles your odds, Eagles. It doesn't. But we do give away teams. I'll probably give away one in the next break. Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey, Mason Smith on the refractor. Malachi Corley, Lloyd and Franklin. Edrin James, Marshall Falk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Bob Greasy on the refractor, Bo Nix base conductors, Guyton and Isaac. Good morning, Zoobs. Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent, thought it might have been the auto, Terry and Arnold on the refractor, Kurt Warner, Brendan Baby Jr. Rice, and Spencer Rattler. T. Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Darrell Revis, Frank Gore. Ooh, Marshall Falk out of 50 for the Rams. Not bad, Randy. Well, good morning, Alyssa. We'll do some baseball here in a little bit. I hope you're having a good morning. And then Alyssa shows up, and there's Theo Johnson. And Peyton Wilson. We still got an iMac back there, too. Alyssa, we'll probably do a little bit more football. I've got football pinned at the bottom. Depending on how long that one takes, that might be the last one. I don't know. Of football, anyways. Harrison, Keekly, Peyton, Carter, Eli Manning. It's Gill's boy out of 125. He's the culprit to making sure the Patriots don't have 8 Super Bowls wins. Anthony Richardson, McMillan, and J.C. Latham. That would be the box you'd want it, Doc, for sure. Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Roger Staubach, Charles Woodson out of 225. Finally something, Abby. Randy Moss, Alt, and Malik Neighbors. And of course, Gil's not in here for my jab. It was a good one, too. Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Archie Manning. Panini Dust getting after me early this morning. Good morning, Cheyenne. Malik Neighbors out of 275. Coop DeJean and Bucky Irving. Good morning, Cheyenne. We're just first break of the day. Hey, Brett. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman, John Riggins, Jatavian Sanders on the refractor. Xavier Leggetti, Jaden Daniels, and Junior Colson. Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, Brian Dawkins on the refractor, and a Spencer Rattler out of 75. That may have just doomed the RPA, I don't know. But it is a quarterback rookie auto for the Saints going to B-Wax. Lad McConkey, Brock Bowers, and Edrin Cooper. Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams, Enos Rakestraw out of 249. Heinz Ward on the refractor, Jermaine Burton, and Xavier Leggetti. Well, we're going to find out. Let's just go. Phil Simms, Fred Bolitnikov, Steve Young. Out of 125. For the Patriots, it's Jalen the Hitman Polk. For the Pats, out of 125. Drake May, base conductors behind that. Devontae Walker and Latu. So, if I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say, I am going to say one thing. I said I wasn't going to say anything, but that was a fib. I am going to say something. That break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now is the very last box of that case of Resurgence. And we've seen a lot of Jalen Polks and Adonai Mitchells along the way here, folks. And maybe there's more in store. I'm just saying. Let's do this right here. Immaculate time. Good luck, everybody. That was a different case, Jonathan, if you're talking about the one they pulled last night. Oh, hey, look, it's Lindsay. Good morning. I think I pulled Bo Nix RPA. I did pull that, but I don't think we really saw much else other than Jaden. There was a Jaden, I think. iMac, empty box, but you figure there's 12 boxes in a case, so. Yeah, so the reason why I know these are from the case we're working on is because I already had these set to the side. Like I had these breaks ready. They'd been sitting there, ready for me to go yesterday, and we just didn't break them. So that's how I knew that everything that they opened last night was from a fresh case. It's iMac time. Are you ready? I like the first card. I need what I don't have. I need what I don't have. Good morning, Connor. So for the Eagles to start it out, Sayshawn out of 99 going to Ian. We'll take that. We'll take it. Adeed. I like the start of this box. That's cool. Look at with the Grinch shoe. I did, Jonathan. Are you not paying attention? You got a gold out of 10. You got a disco JSN. Man, you need some coffee bad. Ooh. Steve Young out of 99 for the Niners. Championship memorabilia. Going to T-Corp. C. James. This is our last chance. Oh, whoa now. First on print out of 5. Oh, now that's just sick. Jaden Daniels on the remarkable patch. Who got the Commanders? Bogus. I like it. First on print out of 5. That's nice. He might need some protein, Lindsay. There, you know, I don't know. It's possible. Look at this. Really? Arkham. Alex Highsmith, 14 out of 25. On the eye black. Who knew? Alex Highsmith. $70 out of 75. Tank Dell rookie for the Texans. That is ZJZ. Yeah. He's extra chonky. He's extra thick. And that's out of Panini. That's a rookie, by the way. So that's what, 23? Yeah, 2023. We want this too. Riley Leonard out of 99 for the Colts. That is Jim Bob on the eye black. And then there's one card left. And I don't think it is an immaculate card. I think it's out of something else like Panini 1 or something. I can't tell yet. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Look at that. First on print out of 25. +1 signatures. Jonathan Taylor and Edgerrin James for the Colts. That's sick. It's almost like it's like a shadow box behind them. That's cool. That's cool. Let's just use the Chonky Chonk one on this one. Nice hit. That was a good box. It was a good box. Mayberry, I don't remember who you had, bro. But I believe you. Who did you get? Oh, I was about to say, I was like, what? Look, I got smoked, and he's not even in the break. Nice. Well done. Well done. Appreciate you, Andy. Nobody. All right, recap time, and then I'll do a roll call for whatever may be off the board in the next one. We've got Joe Theismann. What's up, Nolan? Jameer Gibbs, Chris Paul Jr., Derek Harmon, Jackson Dart, Brian Thomas Jr., Trey Tucker, Jonathan Taylor, Shadur Sanders, Alec Pierce, Trevor Lawrence, Omarion Hampton, Jackson Smith, Lad McConkey, Travion on the patch, John Elway, and Will Howard. Oh, hang on. This card goes to the Colts. They're the more expensive team. It's Jonathan Taylor and Omarion Hampton. Puka Nacua rookie for the Rams. Genty and Noel. Drake May. Spencer Rattler. Malik Neighbors and Charles Woodson. Eli Manning. Marshall Faulk was out of 50. Keon Coleman auto for the Bills. Jalen Polk out of 125. Alex Highsmith out of 25. Saquon Barkley out of 99. Steve Young out of 99. We didn't see a Rourke yet this morning. Maybe we won't see one all day. Riley Leonard, the dual auto, Jonathan Taylor and Edrin James. Tank Dell rookie. Jaden Daniels, 1 out of 5 patch for the Commanders. Ricky White, gold rookie out of 10. Tet on the disco. Travis Hunter on the variation disco. And Joseph Burrow on the Sunday Kings for the Cincinnati Bengals. And still 4 spots left in the helmet break. That's right, Hitman. Tell them all. Just tell everybody what's popping. All right, let's get this down here so they don't fall. We're going to start with that. Good luck, everybody. Last football break of the day is pinned at the bottom of your screen. If take a screenshot of that if you need it for your records. If not, don't worry about it. You can always go over to YouTube. 238 Cards on YouTube is where it's at, folks. That's where all the replays go. Good luck. It's ripping time. Just give me a zoom. I want a zoom. Give me a Falcon zoom. Empty. I don't think he's in here, Kimberly. I looked. I don't think he's in here. Well, he was, obviously, but I don't think he's in here right now. All right, here we go. Thurman Thomas on the base card. Jaden Daniels Z team. Not numbered, but we'll certainly take that for your PC, Blake. Justin Herbert Chalk Talk out of 50 for the Chargers. Going to Mayberry. For the Eagles, it's Johnny Wilson out of 399 on the RPA. For the Dallas Cowboys, legend Tony Hill out of 99. And a Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. Still no zoom yet, Abby. Still no zoom. It's still sitting in there, apparently. I'll make some breaks with this in it tomorrow. I'll make some breaks with some more Zenith in it because we don't have a ton left. So it's chilling. It's somewhere in there. James, good morning. Welcome on in on a Saturday morn. James, that football break is the last one I'm going to do this morning, and then we're going to transition to flawless baseball. And we'll do some other baseball breaks too, but Jay Machado, where you been at all my life, bro? Huh? You just dipped out? Left me in the cold? Huh? 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 And Thurman Thomas. Good morning, brother. I don't know if I've seen you in a minute. Happy New Year. Nah, we did that. Let's do Origins. The upper room. Empty. 2025 Origins. Colby, there's 4 spots left in it. It's the only one I've done, we haven't done one yet today, and we actually only have 2 left from the case we've been working on. So, yeah. I didn't hit it. Did I? What did I? Hold on, Jay Machado. What did I hit? I don't even know. I don't even know. Jackson Smith in Jigba. Jack Besh for the Raiders. We've got Bayshaw Tootin for the Jags, and that is on card deed. Oh, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it, Jay Machado. Colston Loveland for the... Ooh, what a nasty patch. Hold on 1 minute here. That's nasty. Out of 10. Going to Arkham. 5 out of 10. Colston Loveland patch. That is sick. That is sick. Ooh. He's extra chonky, too. The higher the numbers go up, the Usually the bigger the card is. Look at that patch. That's nasty. We still got some cards left. Khalil Shakir out of 149. Chase Brown for the Bengals out of 10. 2 golds in 1 box. And Scataboo. Scataboo, yeah? Here, we'll put these to the side. They don't need to be up there. We'll put our golds up there and stuff. That was a good box, Brian. Now we'll do Resurgence next. Then we'll do Select 2019, and we'll end with the Mosaic Choice, because sometimes those can be spectacular. Last baseball break, or last football break of the morning is in the shop. Then we're going to baseball, you guys. I just want to let everybody know what's what. And Mr. Besh. Put all these down here. All right. Let's get it. Good luck. Again, this is the last one from that case we've been working on, you guys. It's the last one. Is it going to be a deed? That's the question. Yes, there is, Jay Machado. You're absolutely right. There's no RPA there. There's not one there either. Nope. And yeah, there it is. Okay. Good luck. Empty box. Get out my face, box. We got ripping to do. Good luck, everybody. Come on. Joe Boo. It's the last box from the case we've been working on, bro. Can you work your magic? Thanks. Phil Sims, Bolitnikov, Young, Theismann, Anthony Munoz. We got a Keon Coleman for the Bills out of 75. Ladd McConkey and Malachi Corley. And anybody getting spots in that next break, I will do a roll call at the end of this one. Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs, Dent, Rob Gronkowski out of 249. Ladd McConkey, Tyrese Knight, and Ben Sinnott. Here, let me fix this. I just realized that I need to fix that. It's set, instead of it saying Bears, it says Sox fan. Hang on. I need to fix that while I see it. All right, we're good. it said Sox fan instead of Bears. Instead, where Arkham is, Brian, it said Sox fan and Arkham. Herman Moore, Terrell Suggs, John Randall, Darrell Revis. We got a legend auto here. And what a legend it is. Good old Merton Hanks. Y'all know nothing about Merton. Y'all don't know one singular thing about Merton, except I know he was nasty. And this is going to F Dizzle. He had quite the celebration, too. Just so you know. He had quite the celebration. Brooks, Barton, and Gould. Yeah, tight chain. Yeah, yep. Michael Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Doug Williams, Troy Polamalu's upside down for some reason, Eric Dickerson, Joe Montaigne out of 275, Keon Coleman, and a Caleb Williams base rookie. Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Stahlback, Smith, Lufa, Xavier Worthy, Turner, and Will Shipley. Merton was nasty. He was good. Jim Kelly, Ogden, Taylor, Refractor. We got another legend auto here, I think. Steve Atwater for the Broncos, going to Abby. There you go, Abby. Thank you for roses. I like roses. I'm a fan. Bucky Irving, Ricky Pearsall, and Quinyon Mitchell. Well, we had 2 legends. One was neither was numbered. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Aaron Donald, Kamari Lassiter, Brock Bowers, Voltaic Refractor, Wallace, and Leary. We'll take that, Brock. We'll take that, Brock. That's a bad man. Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Maurice Jones-Drew on the refractor for the Jags, John Elway, Morgan, and Reichert. Reed, Stroud, Holt, Gronk, Mean Joe for the Steelers out of 199, James Harrison, Fashanu, and AJ Buana. Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman, Enos Rakestraw Jr. out of 399, Luke McCaffrey, Refractor, Blake Corum, and Drake of May. And we're actually taking any Drake May rookies we can get right now. They are commodities at this particular juncture. Oh, Matt, yes, I pulled a ton of CD Lamb autos. Now, in Resurgence, probably not. But yes. CeeDee Lamb signs in a lot of product. Jason Witten, Hester, Risen, Williams, Cole Bishop on the refractor, Jerry Rice, Michael Pratt, and Xavier Worthy. All right, here we go. Riggins, Bledsoe, Sharp. Looks like it's probably going to be numbered. Jenkins, Benson, Drew Brees, and good luck. Looking awful San Francisco 49er-ish, isn't it? Ricky Pearsall out of 99, going to F. Dissel. We take those. We'll take it. We're going to take it. All right? That was a fairly lackluster case, you guys. I mean, there was a few things here and there, but that might be one of the most lackluster cases I've ever opened. And I've opened a lot of cases of that. A lot. Many. It was more wide receiver based than it was QB based. But we must move on. The break must continue. And we're going into Select 2019 now, okay? We're going into Select 2019 now, and that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Empty. I think so, Jonathan, unless you remember something that I don't. Because everything else was wide receivers and, you know what I mean? Like there was a bunch of Keon Colemans and Ricky Pearsalls and, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bert? You know what I mean? No, I've never done anything with that product, Scott. Ryan Finley, Jerry Tillery, Myles Garrett on the refractor on the prism for the Browns. Scary Terry and Stephon Gilmore. Terry's a rookie. Rock Sin. Oh, well, now, this is obviously going to be expired, you guys. But, Silver Tom Brady, Patty Mahomes, and Dak Prescott. but you should be able to get something from them. Make sure you get the right person on the phone. That's all I can say. I've already pulled that out of this, Jonathan, unless there's no way. It's got to be somebody else. It's got to be. I might even have to look this up. So it's the 2020 draft class. 316, tight end 1. I'll have to look that up. I don't remember who tight end number 1 from that year is. I want to say Komet, but I'm not positive. Let's see here. Let's just see here. So I've got the checklist up. It's Komet. Card 316, Cole Komet. And that's the Bears. And that's Disselmeyer. Cole Komet. Johnny U, Khalil Mack, Zeke on the Prism, Baker Mayfield for the Browns out of 175, and Mercall Hardman Jr. Old Baker. I am, Leave. Yes, I am. So after that football break that's pinned at the bottom, that's the last one I'm doing, and then we're going to Flawless. And we're going to do a different baseball break too. But Flawless will be first. Kyler Murray, rookie. Devin Bush. Wow. Who got the Chiefs? Bogus, they showed up this time, bro. Tie-dye, 4 out of 25. Oh, no, it's not. It's an auto. That's even better. Travis Kelce auto. Wow. Out of 25. That's better than a tie-dye. Devin Bush and Mark Ingram. Oh, that's better than a tie-dye. Yes, it is. That is a beaut, Sarah. I agree. Quinnen Williams, Tom Brady, Danny Dimes Silver for the G-Men going to NH, rookie. Neil Harry and Joe Flacco. Leave, I don't, probably not. Probably not. I mean, there's a chance, but probably not. I'm running 5-star though, which is, it's better. Benny Snell Jr., Saquon, Khalil Mack, Cortland Sutton out of 99. Cortland Sutton out of 99. And Jacoby Brissett. I've only got 2 more of those left for Bowman Draft. I've only got 2 left. Alexander Madison. And by the way, a lot of more people want in 5-star than they do in Bowman. So we're going to roll with 5-star. Just so you know. Sorry. Alexander Madison, Justice Hill. Gary Jennings Jr. out of 25. And that is tie-dye RPA. Gary Jennings Jr. We've got Anthony Hopkins. You get that? You got that right. And Mark Andrews. You should be, Mayberry. And I'm glad you have some self-awareness. Congratulations. Jalen Hurd. Lambjack. Filler. Jarrett Stidham. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know where he's going to end up, but Kyler Murray, rookie, out of 175 for the Cardinals. Hello, Clarice. and Miles Sanders. Julio Jones, Darrell Henderson, another filler. Juwan Thornhill. Does anybody know? Juwan Thornhill, University of Virginia. Gardner Minshew is out of 99, and Von Miller. Dylan knew. Good morning, bro. Oh, Al Bundy, I feel so bad for you. Michael Vick's not walking through them doors anytime soon, is he? Hunter Renfrow, Riley Ridley, Adrian Peterson, Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. Hey, there's a Panther out of 175, and Calvin Ridley. Oh, good. That means you'll only lose by 15 this year. Aaron Rodgers, Shaquille Barrett, Gardner Minshew on the Prism, Devontae Adams Prism, and Saquon Barkley. And we still got Mosaic Choice over there. Nick Bosa, Mitch Trubisky, Khalil Mack on the Prism, Brandon Cooks die cut, gold out of 10. Well, all right then. It was one of the, like, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but the last time, you guys beat us in basketball this year, Al Bundy. You beat us in basketball this year. And, it's okay, it's okay, Al Bundy. Like, which is the better school? It's not even like debatable or talkable. Like, if we talked about other sports, Virginia Tech would be ranked like 217 in the nation. But funny thing, when we lost to y'all in basketball this year in overtime, at the end of it, at the bottom it said, "This is the first time Virginia Tech has beaten UVA in any sport this year." Well done, Virginia Tech. Mosaic Choice is on the table. Empty box. Shemai Stewart, Kelvin Banks Jr., Rondé Barber, University of Virginia, Robert Brooks, out of 89 for the Pack, James Cook, out of 89, first on print. Ooh. Cherry Blossom, Cardinals, that is TK. Kelvin Banks Jr. made his way into the box for the Saints, and Bucky Irving for the Bucks to end it out. Larry Fitzgerald, exact number is 11 out of 20. Kelvin's not numbered. Well, no, maybe. Well, you did it. I guess I don't know. You did get a Herbie out of 50. Smoked would mean that you got a Jerry Knight rookie out of 2019 or something. That'd be smoked. But you're close. Good morning, Florida's finest. No, thank goodness, TikTokery. No, and stay away from it. Treat it like the Black Plague. Just get away from it. Get away. Run far away. Run far away. That was 2019, Blake. Ooh, Cold Steel in here dropping bombs. I love it. And we'll do a recap of all this real quick like. Because, first of all, it's overpriced type chain. Another reason is I saw 4 cases of that opened yesterday with 2 downtowns. That's more than enough that I need to see to never touch it for any reason. Unless I saw teams for like $5. All right, here we go. Rondé Barber, James Cook, Shamar Stewart, Kelvin Banks Jr., Kelvin Banks Jr. It was the Kelvin Banks Jr. box. Kyler Murray, rookie, out of 175. Gary Jennings on the tie-dye RPA. Robert Brooks, Nick Bosa, Brandon Cooks, out of 10, gold style. Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Brock Bowers and Joe Montana. Keon Coleman, Rob Gronkowski, and Tom Brady. Bayshaw Tootin, Khalil Shakir, Chase Brown out of 10. Christian McCaffrey was out of 175 for the Panthers. Danny Dimes, silver rookie. Terry McLaurin, rookie. Ricky Pearsall out of 99. Baker Mayfield out of 175. Drake May, base. Tony Hill out of 99. Jaden Daniels, Z-Team rookie. Gio Green. This card wasn't in there because Mayberry said he didn't get anything at all. So this wasn't in there. This one never made it into the break. Johnny Wilson out of 399. Jack Besh RPA. Steve Atwater auto. Merton Hanks auto. We had the XRC that was Cole Kmet for the Bears. Larry Fitzgerald out of 20 on the Cherry Blossom. Travis Kelce auto out of 25. And Colston Loveland. Gold patch out of 10, 5 out of 10, going to the Bears. It is in the shop. And it will be pinned if it'll let me. It is pinned. Okay. Yes, there will be more Pixar tonight out of time. It's going to be the 5-caser that Mr. and Mrs. were doing the other night. They're going to do it again. Baseball Flawless is pinned at the bottom of your screen, but we got football ripping to do. Take a screenshot of that if you need it, you guys. Take a screenshot. If not, YouTube is where to be to see replays. 238 cards. 238 cards on YouTube. All right, last football break of the morning. Can we get a deed? Can we get a deed? I want a downtown. I know I'm asking for a lot. Overlay is going down, and I'll build us some nice football breaks for tomorrow morning, you guys. Don't you worry, don't you fret. I might even put a little surprise in there. I'll have to see if Mr. is okay with that, but I might put a little surprise in there. All right, you guys, good luck. I might need approval for what I'm thinking about. Empty. Oh, you gotta create a way in there, bro. Hey, Breezy. Empty. Good luck. Devin Neal. Best Tutties, Hines Ward and Ben Roethlisberger. They did a little bit better on this year. That's not completely not winnable. Look at that. Max Crosby and Terrell Suggs. That's Breezy. That's a very personal question. James Pierce Jr., Adam Thielen, Stafford and Dobbins. Malachi Starks. Michael Pittman on the silver. Jeff Garcia and Cole Kmet. I knew somebody. Come on, I was like, nobody picked that one up. All right, Pat Bryant, Riley Leonard, Williams, and Charles. Medium. Jackson Dart on the base. Kendre Lambert Smith, Pearsall, and Groupie. Oh, Kim, you would have appreciated that the most. Tez Johnson, Trey Harris for the Chargers, Moon, and JJ McCarthy. It's going well, CJ. I'm sorry, you guys, if you missed out on the football this morning. We'll do some more tomorrow. I transitioned to baseball. Flawless baseball is down there now. Not yet, CJ. Jedi, and I didn't see them pull one last night either. I saw them pulling uptown of the last year's, but I didn't see them pull a downtown last night that I saw. Puka and Chancellor. And when I was talking about optic fodder, you guys do what you want to do. But I gotta be honest, be careful. Hey, maybe you'll be right, and maybe you'll pick the team that you hit the downtown with. But I'm telling you, just don't, you guys. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Don't do it. I'd rather go through 50 of these blasters than go through one box of that. Jalen Hurts on the captain in charge, Odunze, and Brian Thomas Jr. Jaden Higgins, James Pierce Jr., Ridley, and St. Brown. Optic first off the line, Blake. You might want to stay away from it. You might want to stay away from it. That's just my opinion. I saw 4 cases of it opened yesterday. 2 downtowns came out of 4 cases. That tells me I know they paid at least $1,500 or more a box for those. Just look the other way. Look the other way. Malachi Starks, Likely, and Schultz. Well, Firehouse up. We'll probably definitely open some of that, but it's going to be substantially less. Better be. Damian Martinez, Arian Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Lamjack. I was like, what is this? It's an auto. Eric Kendricks. That's cool. I like that. That style. Eric Kendricks on the auto for the Cowboys. That's a neat looking card. I like it. Going to Matt. Terrence Ferguson and Brock Purdy. Still no downtown. I guess that's going to tomorrow. Man, y'all are so fixated. Y'all need help. Y'all really do. You really do. JP, you need a little help, bro. I'm just telling you. It's like now that's good. That's good. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's do this. Empty. This is 2023. Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, what is that? All right. Pulling from the back. Drew, we're going to run some of that after Flawless. We'll run some of that after Flawless. Will McDonald. Jalen Hyatt. Good luck. Wow. Rhino. Justin Herbert Disco. And that is 4 out of 10 gold. 4 out of 10 gold. That was pretty good there, Arkham. That was pretty good. Bailey Zappi. Deshaun Watson, Trey McBride. Nolan Smith. Silver Fred Warner for the Niners. And Derek Carr for the Saints out of 49 on the sweet level. No, it's a Speedo. Jalen Warren. Tyson Bagent. CJ Stroud. Yes, please, and thank you. Rookie Disco. Out of 49. 2 out of 49. Going to Tenacious D. Nice hit, bro. Excellent. Out of 49. 2 out of 49. Samuel Laporta. Luke Musgrave and Deontay Johnson. It is, JP. It's been pretty good. Henry. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Saquon Barkley. Jaleel McLaughlin. Silver Bijan. This is an excellent box. Trevor Lawrence. And a Jordan Addison out of 49. That might be the best 23H2 I've ever opened in my life. Out of 49 rookie. And Bijan. Nice. Very, very nice. Now let's move on to Mosaic. No huddle. I see people going into the shop. I feel like that is flawless baseball. It is serial number. So if you get a number, you're looking for, when we open the flawless box, you're looking for it to be the first number. So if you get 4 and we open a card and it's 4 out of 10, you get that card. If it's 4 out of 25, you get that card. And the same all the way down to 25. Okay? That's how it works. Ooh. Empty. Warren Moon, Trey Benson, Larry Fitzgerald, Caden Prather, Travis Hunter. Ooh. Travis Hunter variation for the Jags out of 50. Excellent hit. And my sheet just flew away from me. Jags are Chris. Nice hit, Chris. Oh. What? Hold up. Did Mr. just appear in here and take that away from me? Hold on. The sheet is like gone. I'm going to act like that's not happening. Danny White, Jalen Hurts, Calvin Ridley, Walker III, Richardson, and Warner. Bowers, Laporta, White, Kenneth Grant, Brian Thomas Jr. Here's our auto. Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Campbell, Moss, Shuck, Cruz, Moore, and Gore. No kidding, Soul Man. I either didn't print it out or it evaporated into thin air. I probably didn't print it out. That's probably the more, like, I could go back to the video and see if I ever went over there to get it. So that would tell me, but. And a nice Brian Thomas Jr. A.J. Brown, Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Davis, Tet on the base. Mitchell Evans, silver. Graham Mertz, disco for the Texans. Daniels, Bond, Swift, Goff, Anderson, and McBride. And we do ship all cards, just so you know. You get all cards. Not just some, but all for your team. Jonathan Stewart, Wes Chandler, John Elway, Maxwell Harrison, a Robert Brazil out of 99. Carbon copy, Cam Ward and CJ Stroud. Now, I'm fairly certain the Titans are more, but I'd have to check. So give me a chance to check for that. But whoever the more expensive team was gets this card. Higgins, Taylor, Newbin, Njoku, Green, and Pollard. I'll have to check. Actually, let me just do that now so I don't have to deal with that after the fact. So let's see which team was more expensive here. So the Texans might have won, actually. Hang on. They did. This goes to the Texans. This goes to the Texans. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, guys. And I know why, because that H2 was in there. That's why. That 23H2 was in there. And I can put another mini helmet in there, you guys. Just let me finish this rip first. So the only thing pinned right now is Flawless Baseball. Addison, Kittle, Ford, Travion on the base, Cam Ward on the base, Gabriel Davis on the disco, Diggs, Bettis, Montgomery, Kelsey, Tracy, and Shakir. It was Sam Laporta, Mikey. It was Sam Laporta. And that, if I do put another mini helmet in there, that will be the last one from that case. I'll have to open a new case after that. Myers, Robinson, Toon, Jimmy Horn Jr. Oh, that's nice. Colston Loveland out of 99 for the Bears. Disco going to Dylan. Nice hit, Dylan. We take those. Behind that is some guy that plays quarterback for the Commanders. I don't know if he's any good enough. Oh, it's Jaden Daniels. Matthew, Golden, Lamb, Hubbard, McCaffrey, Williams, and Hubbard. We still got 2 boxes back there, folks. Neighbors, Achan, Franklin, Horton, Tyler Warren, base. Brazil, showing up like a madman. Lewis, Tet on the variation. Barkley, Hester, Ferguson, and Brazil. Marquise Brown, Jordan Love, and Tyler Newbin. Shuck on the base. Antonio Gates, silver. Brian Thomas Jr., montage, disco. Young, Thomas, Favre, Beckham, Campbell, and Theismann. Xavier Leggett. Lambjack and Leonard Williams. Titans, Zach. Oilers they're the Titans. Houston Texans are just remember, if anybody's doing it that way, they're doing it wrong. The Houston Texans are an expansion team. So they don't affiliate, those two don't affiliate, the Oilers and the Texans. Just remember the Titans. Deontay Jr. What do we got here? Hold on. Baker Mayfield out of 50. Welker, Colston Loveland on the variation. Connor, Clowney, Etienne, and Gradisher. Jefferson, Spurrier, Irving, Giddens, Brunell, the left-handed bandit himself. Matthew Golden on the disco introductions for the pack. Going to Ian. Sherwood, Estime, RJ, Harvey, Ertz, Tua, and Hawkinson. Go Gators. We need like a low number disco here, like out of 20 or out of 10 or 101. Chris Boswell, McConkey, Mitchell, Quinn Ewers base, Wester, Odell Beckham Jr. on the disco, Davis, Tracy, Otten, Horn, Culpepper, and Kamara. One pack left. Marvin Harrison Jr., Bryce Young and Debo, Mason Taylor, Silver Fred Taylor, DJ Giddens. We didn't get a super low numbered out of that box. A couple out of 50s. Owens, Thielen, Milrow, Coleman, Murray, and Reed. All right, let's get into Resurgence, and we will end with iMac. Get some of this base up out my face. All right, Resurgence, what you got? What else you got? What else you got? Flawless Baseball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. We're close to single digits in that. I do intend to run that whole case, which would be 2 different breaks, because there's only 2 in a case. There's our RPA. Empty. Yeah, Lance, that was the best H2 I think I've ever opened. Woodson, Dorsett, Cribbs, Dent. We start out with Darius Robinson for the first auto in this box. Jim Kelly, Brendan Rice, and Spencer Rattler. T. Suggs, Herman Moore, University of Virginia, John Randall, Darrell Revis, Tyler Guyton, Troy Aikman Conductor's Refractor, Theo, and Peyton Wilson. Hey, look, another Theo. Theo's been showing up this morning. There's been no Rourke's, but... Jay Machado, that's Eric Kendricks on the auto. James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, Walter Payton, Chris Carter, a Troy Aikman Refractor, Tom Brady, McMillan, and J.C. Latham. I see you, Rano. Phil Simms, Fred Biletnikoff, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, Lad McConkey out of 399. Hey, just to ask, you know. Marvin Harrison Jr., Devontae Walker, and Latu. We still got iMac back there, you guys. We still got iMac. And we haven't seen the best card out of this box yet. John Riggins, Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, Troy Franklin on the refractor, Keon Coleman, Brock Bowers, and Edrin Cooper. Aces, I don't know if I can get you the patch part, but the auto definitely exists. Witten, Hester, Risen, Williams, Mike Singletary on the refractor for the Bears. Tom Brady out of 149 on the conductors. We take those. We take those. Jermaine Burton and Azevedo. Maurice Jones-Drew, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Kalen Bullock out of 175. This guy's a good player. Levis, Bishop, and Rook. Oh, do you, Derek? Well, well, well. I'm getting Rourke offers now. What did y'all do to me? Oh. No, it's fun. It is. The next break, Emmett. So it's by the first number. All right, it's by the first number. So it looks like you got a spot in that. I think. What number did you get, Emmett? Andre Reed, C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Michael Strahan, Devin Hester out of 99 for the Bears. So Emmett, that means when we open up that box, you're looking for the first number to be 23. That means that card is yours. So I'll show you at the end. I'll try to explain it a little bit better. But if you've ever seen a numbered card, here, this will work. See how that's 4 out of 10? That would go to the 4 spot. Now, obviously, you can't have 23 out of 10 because that's too low numbered. But I think you catch my drift. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that first number to be 23. Eric All and Amarius Mims. I guess we'll have to work out something, Derek. We'll have to work out something. Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Doug Williams, Eric Dickerson, Marshawn Lloyd, Devontae Walker, Cade Stover, and Jared Wiley. Oh, there's probably an auto in this. Hang on. We'll do the old switcheroo. Emmett Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor, Roger the Dodger out of 75, Xavier Worthy Refractor, Circuit Breakers, Coop DeJean, and Bucky Irving. All right. So do we think the RPA is going to be the deed? Or, that's right, 0. And we're going to run that again, by the way. That's not the only time we're running that. We're going to run the whole case. Do we think it's the RPA or do we think it's the auto? What's it going to be? Should I open the RPA first? Because there should be an auto in this, too. Bill, like a really good card. Anthony Richardson, John Elway, Roger Staubach. It might be this. Hang on, I'm pulling from the back. That's right, Mayberry. Well done. Joe Alt. Bryce Young. Oh, boy. Oh, I was hopeful. I was so hopeful. I knew it was out of 15. That's okay. He's a good player. We'll take it. We'll take it. I was hoping for your sake. She doesn't really get into football all that much. So I was hoping. But we'll take it. It's out of 15. It's Jonah Ellis. He's a good player. Thank you, Derek. And Flutie was a refractor. That can't be the best card, right? That can't be the best card. I know, Alyssa. I tried to will it, but I think I knew. I think I knew. Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Junior Colson, Jaden Daniels, Peyton Manning. Congratulations, Dylan. Caleb Williams RPA for the Bears. Nice hit. Nice hit, especially right now. Okay, one box left. iMac. Hang on, I'm going to get some of this base out of my way here. It's iMac time. Congrats, Dylan. That's quite the hit. All right. Good luck. It's not numbered, but still. Yeah, Booger. Well, I don't know how much we've got left in that other one, or in the first one, but we're going to run it again. As Mayberry pointed out, I guess I was acting like we're going to do like 15,000 versions of it, but it's only 2. Empty box. Hey, that seems a little chunky. Not anything crazy, but eight spots left on the first briefcase. Understood. Understood. Wow. That's a good start to the box. Hang on, let me put that there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Abby, I'm sorry. It's like you're a break early. It happens. Ooh, there's a booklet. Ooh, there's a booklet. It's going to be one of those Christmas patches. That's so cool. All right, empty. Don't do that to me, Jit. Stop it. All right. Matthew, look at this beautiful card. Out of 49. Matthew Golden, 16 out of 49. Going to the pack. Joseph, that means, so you see how this card is numbered 16 out of 40? In that flawless baseball, they only go up to 25. So let's just say that this was 16 out of 25. That would go to the 16 spot. If it was 1 out of 10, it'd go to the 1 spot. If it was 2 out of 10, it'd go to the 2 spot. Think of it that way. Ooh. Tim Brown on the statement auto out of 49 for the Raiders. Ew. Ew. Nice hit, Chris. I'm not a Raiders fan, but that might, if I had hit that might stay right in my PC. Noni, don't. Noni. Why are y'all all teaming up against me? You want to see it bad, don't you? You want that booklet to be Rourke more than any person ever in the history of ever. Oh, that's what it... Oh, okay. That's what I thought, Noni. Oh, looky here. Kirk McGirt out of 10 for the Falcons. And I believe that is TK's. Oh, Jackson Dart, two color patch out of 49 for the G-Men, and that is Ark Dissel. Hey, we take those, bro. I'm pretty sure we take those. All right, Zero. Is this the booklet? It is. Haha, it's not Rourke. 2 out of 2. Marlon Humphrey for the Ravens. That's still sick, though. That's going to Cryptic. Hang on. I don't like opening and closing, though, so give me 1 second. I got what I need, though, I think. Ooh. Is this the right one? That's not it. That's not it. That can't be it. No. This ain't right. Hang on. Hang on. I thought I had what I needed, but I don't know if I do or don't. Nolan, are you ever going to get a spot, bro? Two can play that game. Two out of two, Marlon Humphrey for the Ravens. 2 out of 2. All right. Out of 99, Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Absolutely, bro. And we got one card left. Oh, and it's sick. Out of 15. Tenacious D, are you in here? Travion Henderson Adidas glove. Out of 15. That was an excellent box. That was an excellent box. Nice hit, Kane. Oh, well, that was nothing but fun. So, look, that's nasty, too. Okay, let me do a quick recap. I will do a roll call for what is off the board in the Flawless Baseball. But let me do this first. Next, Jim says he's interested in that Stroud, and who hit that? Kane. Next, Jim's interested in that Stroud if you're interested in maybe trying to move it. All right. Baker Mayfield. Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter, Donovan Jackson, Colston Loveland out of 99. CJ Stroud and Cam Ward, that actually goes to the Texans. They were the more expensive team. I'm sorry, Titans. I'm sorry, Zach. Brian Thomas Jr., Bijan Silver, Fred Warner, Derek Carr, Jackson Dart, Terrence Ferguson, Riley Leonard, Devin Hester, Kalen Bullock, and the auto Eric Kendricks for the Cowboys. Dim boy. Troy Aikman, Matthew Golden, Trey Harris, Jaden Daniels, Roger Staubach, Brazil, Lad McConkey, Darius Robinson, Xavier Worthy and Tom Brady, Jordan Addison, CJ Stroud rookie, Justin Herbert gold out of 10, Jonah Ellis auto out of 15. That's still not a terrible card, by the way. I know it's not Bo, but out of 49, Tim Brown auto for the Raiders, Kirk Cousins out of 10 for the Falcons. That will go to TK. Alvin Kamara, Matthew Golden auto out of 49, Jackson Dart patch out of 49. That was an excellent box. My goodness. Travion Henderson out of 15. Caleb Williams RPA for the Bears. And 2 out of 2 Marlon Humphrey holiday patch. It's beginning to look a lot. No, that just happened last month. Never mind. We got a little ways to go on that one. All right, here we go. Flawless time. No excuses, Kevin. No excuses. Do better. Good luck, everybody. Oh, it won't open. I guess we'll just skip this one. Here comes Flawless Baseball. Oh, yeah. All right, we got to get this one. We got to get this one. Yeah, tight chain as soon as the other one's full. I told you we were going to run a case. You've been paying attention, or you've just been sitting there not listening to nothing? Good luck. I need my Rorks. I need my Rorks. All right, we're going to use Rourke as the sweat cards. Look at that, a thing of beauty. Look at that. Who cares what's under the Rourks? Look. Look how nice that is. All right, here we go. Good luck. This is the beginning. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It is the other half of the case, and then we'll do the break with 5-star baseball in it after that fills. And then just that maybe, if we have enough time, we'll do marble. I kind of want to do marble because I'm pulling crazy stuff out of it, but we'll just have to gauge it on what happens. All right, here we go. Well, the one spot's hit already. On the very first card, we have Chandler Simpson, first on print out of 15. That is Tampa. Rookie dual patch. Sig, what's going on, bro? I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute. I saw that nice card you hit the other night, though. It starts out with Chandler Simpson, and the one spot is, I think it's Tiny. I'm pretty sure that's Tiny. Next up, ooh, that's a nice card. Cam Smith, 10 out of 20. 10 out of 20 for the Stros. That's a nice looking card. I got you, Sig. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. 10 out of 20. Going to Dylan. Hi. 19 out of 20 is Caleb Lamavita. And the 19 spot is Craig. Nice hit, Craig. There you go. Do you, Kaneko? We've been pulling so much good stuff out of Marvel. I can't help but want to put the break up there. It's, as a breaker, it just, I don't know how to say it. Five. No way, dude. Todd Frazier for the Cincinnati Reds. Home run derby champ. Todd Frazier going to Arkham. If you remember this guy, he was fun. He was also one of those little league guys. All right. Onward we go. Another red. This time it's number 9, which is Tyler Lucas, and it is rookie Rhett Lauder. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's a keeper or a mover. One of the two. Whatever, however you feel about it. But Tyler, nice hit. We got 2 more left to go, and then the 3 encased cards in there. Oh, yeah. Tony Oliva, 15 out of 23. And that is Allison. You got one, Allison. Nice patch on that, too. There you go, Allison. And one more to go here. Carlos Beltran, 6 out of 15, going to Cade, the Beltransman. And that's for Kansas City. Or on Kansas City, anyways, I should say. Carlos Beltran. He's a good player. Now, there's some good stuff in here. Something's in these encased cards. Based off of what I've opened so far of this Flawless. Something is chilling on one of these encased cards. Let me grab this. Pull this to the front. Push this to the back a little bit here. And the same exact break is what's pinned at the bottom of your screen. If you don't understand what the numbers mean, I'll do my best to explain that after I'm done here. Behind the Curtis Rourke Sparkle case hit. Oh boy. Oh, I saw the hat. We still take it though. Jacob Wilson out of 25. 11 out of 25. That is C. James. And the diamond is guaranteed. And yeah, anybody watching, it's the first number, not the second. So that's the 11. And it goes to the person that bought the 11. Which happens to be in this break, C. James. Next up, behind the Rourke Honeycomb. Who is that? Bryce Rayner for Detroit, 9 out of 15. And that is Tyler Lucas. I think Tyler's gotten 2 cards in this particular one. That's the second 9 if I'm... Yeah, Rhett Lauder. So you're doing just fine. Typically, the left card is where it's at. Not every time, but typically. So behind Snowflake Curtis Rourke, good luck. It's a Brew Crew. Jesus, 8 out of 20. That's actually a good card. That is going to 0. 0, you got one. 0, you got one. You got one. And that's the end of those games. Now, let me check, but I think, trying to remember. I'm looking at the numbers. Alyssa, I think you get the case if you want it. Because I don't think there was a 2, unfortunately. So that means you didn't get a card. So, Alyssa, if you want this, it's yours. You got it. Let's do a recap of this real quick, and then I'll do a roll call on whatever might be off the board. I think somebody said there's 14 left, so we're getting close to halfway, I guess, something like that. Carlos Beltran was 6 out of 15. Tony Oliva, 15 out of 23. Rhett Lauder was 9 out of 15. That's a nice card. Todd Frazier, 5 out of 15 for Ark Dissel. Chandler Simpson was first on print out of 15. Cam Smith, 10 out of 20 for the Stros. Caleb Lamavida, 19 out of 20. Jesus, 8 out of 20. That's a nice looking card. Bryce Rayner, 9 out of 15 with the Sapphire. And with the Diamond, Jacob Wilson out of 25 for the A's. And that's what it is, and that's what it be. And folks, that's what it do. What? That's too random. I'm sorry, that's too random. That can't happen. That's too random. I don't even know what that means, but that's too random. Sorry. Maybe make a name with a real name. Like, that's too weird. Don't make your name binary code and then just randomly put stupid stuff in the chat, and you might be able to stay. All right. They barely got the tape on that one. You see that? They hit it, but it's barely. Well, he said something weird, and I didn't know what it meant, and then he said something really weird, and I was like, all right, whatever. I'm not trying to figure this out right now. All right. Here we go. Our sweat cards. All right, we can't see anything. Just making sure we can't see anything. Let's get this out of here. That's right, Greg. That's the only way he knows how. All right. A Rourke case. Rourke you better watch out. Rourke will make you catch a case. He's got it like that. Everybody wants to be friends with Schrute. This is break 3, 8, 8, 9. Kevin, oh, just stick around long enough. You'll figure out who the Rourkester is. Well, I'm the Rourkester apparently, but oh, I need this too to sit them on. Let's clean a little bit of this up. What do you say? McGilla break in the shop. Oh, wow. That's nice. Okay. First card up is for the 14 spot. That is Allison. Allison, look at you. Hitting both breaks. Caminiti, 14 out of 25 for the Atlanta Braves. Nice. Starting out well here, Allison. Let's see what else we got going on in here. 6 out of 25, which is Craig Sungjoon Kim. For Texas. That is 6 out of 25. Oh boy, there's something chilling in this. 14 and 6 out of 25 are the first two cards. Adrian Santana, 23 out of 25. Bro, you hit with your number. Randy, you hit, bro. Adrian Santana for Tampa. Not bad. Chase Dollander, 20 out of 25. And that is going to Jason. I think that's Tiny, I'm pretty sure. A Chase deed. Gavin knows. Good morning, Gavin. Carson Binge, 15 out of 15. Going to Patrick. I knew you were talking about Gavin. Okay. All right. Ethan Salas, 10 out of 15. Mike from 571. Got you a little deed. What is sitting in these encased? Dylan Cruz, 4 out of 20. Going to Ian. Man, something's sitting in there. Justin, I guess it depends on the player. But your best bet is to just go and, if you wanted to know, go look one up. This is 25 Flawless Baseball. Pick a player and put them in the bay, and check it out. Check it out. All right, now let's see what's behind Rourke. Our first Rourke. Roman Anthony for Boston, 12 out of 15. Easy E cards. And another one. That's one Rourke. That is a nice one. It's true, it's true. Is that Rhett? Rhett Lauder, 8 out of 10, which is Craig. The yellow diamond is guaranteed. So 2 very good cards to start with. Roman Anthony and Rhett Lauder. We need a low number here. We need a low number here. It was non-existent throughout the whole box. Five out of 25. Wow. Red, white, and blue. Nick Kurtz. Congratulations, girl. Ruby, diamond, and sapphire. Alyssa, nice hit. Arkham, I'm sorry, bro. That's rough. Not a singular one. He got 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to have to help my boy out on that one. You would have thought after the first one that was a good idea. But Arkham kind of took one on the chin there. He doesn't do that all that often, but he did. On that particular break, Arkham took one on the chin there. I'll send you something, bro. I'll send you something. Do you want this? I don't even know if he wants this. Do you want this, Arkham? You don't? Okay, so 4 hit, 5 hit, right? Or no, did 4 hit? Yeah, 4 hit, 5 hit. Did 6 hit? 6 hit. So I think it goes to 7, which is Dustin Dew. Dustin Dew, are you in here? I just need to know if you want this or not. This case. Oh, Dustin Dew. Dustin didn't get a hit, and he threw his phone across the room, and he's no longer in here. I guess I'm just going to send it to him. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that, Luis. That wouldn't be fair. What if his phone died or something? You know what I mean? Weirder things have happened. It's rightfully his, whether he says yes or no. You know what I mean? Maxwell. Is that you? I got you, bro. I can see that. Do you want it? If he doesn't want it, you guys, I'll give it to the next in line. Just say, do a thumbs up emoji or something. You don't want it. Okay. So let me figure this out then. So the next one would be, I think, was there an 8? Here, we'll go through it. 15 out of 15, Carson Benj. Ethan Salas, 10 out of 15. Dylan Cruz was 4 out of 20. 20 out of 25, Chase Dolander. Cam Caminiti, 14 out of 25. 6 out of 25, Kim. 23 out of 25, Adrian Santana. Nick Kurtz, 5 out of 25. What a nice hit. Rhett Lauder, 8 out of 10. And Roman Anthony, 12 out of 15. That's a good card right there. Actually, all three of these cards are good cards. All three of these. Those are all three good cards. Not that there's anything wrong with these other ones, but I'm just saying. So I think it goes to 8 is next. I don't think there was an 8. 6, 14, 20, 4, 10, 15. Oh, there was an 8. There was an 8. So it goes to exactly who you thought it goes to. Luis, it's yours, bro. All right, this is break number 3890. Break 3891 is in the shop. It is Marvel, and that will be my last break of the day. And then when I'm done, I got to go make me some football breaks for in the morning. But right now, we got a big McGilla baseball break about to go down, folks. Good luck. And we will start with Topps Chrome. Actually, yeah, no, we need to start with this. We need to start with this. We're starting with this. Let's get it, you guys. Come on. Believe. And it can happen to you. All right. Jobu sighting has happened. Where's my Rorks? Where'd the Rorks go? All right, one Rork there, one Rork there. Let me get the pack out of here. Let me get the pack out of here. That's right, Steven. Joe Boo's here. That's right. That's right, Savannah. You know, y'all already know. All right, let's see what we got in this pack here. Give me a downtown. Give me a blank slate. Jacob Wilson is out of 32 for the A's. We will certainly take that. Ooh, Connor Griffin, first on print out of 99 for the Buccos. Did you get him, bro? You did. We'll take that. And Jim Bottomley. What a legend. 66 out of 99. Look at him. Tell me that guy doesn't know how to play in a garden and hit a double. Was he, Mayberry? Nice. That was actually not terrible. Let's see what's in the encased cards here. All right, we'll start with the right one because I think you're ahead of me. I think that's the patch usually. Ooh, we got a dual patch. For the Nationals. Whoa, we got more than dual. Dylan Cruz, James Woods, Seaver King, and Brady House, 10 out of 25 going to the Nationals. We take those. Yeah, we take those. Uh-huh. Yes. It is, Alyssa. Nice hit. Now, what do we got here? Hey, did you say you wanted a Tiger? How about Bryce? Wow. 1 out of 2 for the Tigers, dude. Congrats. It's a good box. That's an excellent card right here. Out of 2. Oh, he's on your wrestling team too. It's a nice hit. That's a nice hit right there. Okay. We continue on. I'm going to do Topps Chrome. Then we'll do Topps Chrome Cosmic. And we're going to end with 5-star. My last break of the day is that Marvel break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now with 12 movies left in it. Empty box. Is the first pack going to have the auto in it again? It looks like it. Lau. Cedric Mullins. Cade Horton for the Cubs out of 299. There you go, Drew. And Rafael Devers. That's a nice patch card. Alyssa, that's a nice patch card. My eyes keep going to it. It keeps looking at it. Cade Horton. Cam. Josh Naylor out of 150 for the Mariners. That's Mayberry. Adley Rushman and Blade Tidwell. Tommy Pham. Hayden Birdsong. Blade Tidwell one more again. And Trent Gresham. Jake Berger. Cedric Mullins on the refractor. Corbin Carroll and Jack Dreyer. What's up, Liz? Nick Kurtz on the base rookie. Logan Evans, Brendan Donovan, and Mason Miller. How much? Kikuchi, Spencer Swellenback, Ellie, and Willie Castro. Oh, Ellie, my boy. Oh, well, that's enough. I like dusting. Laureano, Cade Horton, J.P. Sears on the negative for the Padres, and Dylan Cruz. I like snow as long as I don't have to go anywhere. If I don't have to go anywhere, I'm cool. Does anybody know what snow cream is? Tyler Locklear, Luke Keyshaw, Ben Williamson for the Mariners, not bad. And Carson McCusker. Wyatt knows. It didn't snow a lot in Virginia, but anytime it did. Way down yonder on a Chattahoochee, Mr. Hart, it gets hotter. Well, you know. Willie McIver, Austin Slater, Kyle Tucker, and Kevin Alcantara. I don't need to finish the rest, Dylan. It's playing in your head right now. Luis Angel Acuna, Robert Hassel, Ryan O'Hearn, and Colton Gordon. Yeah, I know, Aces. I mean, I believe it. Zach Bean, Dolander, Dalton Rushing, and Cole Henry. That was a decent pack. We're definitely doing 5-star last, so Cosmic will be next. And we got a little Dolander action here. Hey, some of these teams are gonna have to start spending some money, Ace, or they're just gonna have to. Victor Mesa Jr., Matt Schwa, Luis Angel Acuna we take, and David Bednard. Scrunchy, you know, I'm not really sure. I may skip that because when we're done here, whenever Marvel fills and we rip that, I need to make some breaks for tomorrow morning, and then I'll figure out what's what after that. Kobe Mayo for the Yankees, Trent Gresham, and Chang. Cade Horton. Adrian Del Castillo. Oh, a nice Cam Smith for the Stros. Refractor. And Cal Raleigh Are they SNR? I was getting ready to ask. I know they've been playing for about an hour, I think. Solaire, Scooble, Cam Smith, and Chandler Simpson. James Wood base, Liam Hicks, Cade Gibson, and Hyesung Kim base. And I'm taking care of some of these base cards real quick. Just of the bigger prospects. Alan Roden, Willie McIver, Shohei, and Cade Gibson. I see you, Dalton. Spencer Torkelson, Maverick Hanley, Raphael Devers, and Chase Dolander. McMahon, Henderson, Lau, and Iglesias. Austin Slater, Kyle Tucker All-Star Game, Jose Ramirez for the Guardians, and Ben Williamson to end out the Topps update. All right, it's Cosmic time. We are so due for something decent out of Cosmic. We just are. It's at that point. There's no going back at this point. We're due. There's absolutely no other way to look at it. It's just the way that it is. And 10 movies left in marble. Empty. Good luck. And then we still got 5-star back there. You just can't see it behind the cards. Henry Malloy, Ellie, Yamamoto, and Verlander. Went to high school with him. And so did Dylan. Sagasy, Betts, Navarez, Langford. I sure did, Dalton. Byron Buxton, Festa, Shohei on the Interstellar, and Max Muncy. Nola, Peralta, nice Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets, and Dominguez, refractor style. Extraterrestrial. That's right. What did I say? I said Interstellar, didn't I? Is that what I said, BB? I think that's what I said. Mason Wynn, Marte, Acuna, and Petty. Springer, Lawler, Baldwin for the Braves we take, and Webb. It's so due. It's so due, Drew. It's so due. Keyshaw, Crochet, Adley Rushman, Seager. I see you, Blake. We still got that 5-star back there, too. Logan, Turner. There's a Yankee. Aaron Judge and Cam Smith. Giancarlo, Juan Soto. Uh-oh. Please be good. Alvarez, good luck. Out of 50. It's not bad. Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Pods. Out of 50 gold. Going to tight chain. Bills. Padres. Lewis. Uh-oh. Moises Ballesteros. Okay, I thought it was something else. Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto on the star clusters for the Mets. I thought I saw auto there for a second, but I was wrong. Pete Crow. Nucleus is Pete Alonso for the Mets. Oh, how about a little bit of love for a team that doesn't always get so much? The Twins. Drew. How about a little Brooks Lee and Jackson Holiday? Brooks Lee on the Starry Night. Short print. I thought it was Mayberry. I thought I saw something I didn't, but you know, it's because I'm hopeful. I'm like, you know what I mean? I know something's on its way. Even if it's not in this box, something's on its way. There has to be. Clayton Kershaw. Will Warren. Shohei on the light speed. And Rhett Lauder. Shohei's showing up in this box. What up, Big Worm? Big Perm. Jose Ramirez. Tyler Locklear. Lawrence Butler and Kyle Tucker. Gunnar Henderson. Luis Angel Acuna. Jacob Wilson and Connor Norby. That's right. Some might. Kobe Mayo. Suzuki. Carlos Navarez, 5th out of 50 for the Red Sox, and O'Neal Cruz. So 2 out of 50s. This time it's a Red Sox. I'm going to Ace. Contreras, Leo Jimenez, and Jose Ramirez on the light speed. Only 3 cards in that pack. Zach Wheeler, Yu Darvish, Luis Castillo, and Fernando Tatis. Ramos, Matt Olson, Jace Jung, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Rafael Devers, Angel Martinez, Ruth Mantle and Judge on the star clusters, another Yankee, and Brooks Lee. All right, we're down to 1 pack of Cosmic left. It was a good box. It was better than some of the ones we've done. But I'm telling you, something's still chilling. There's no way. There's not any boxes left. 1, maybe 2, I think. I'll have to look in there. Jose Altuve. Uh-oh. Hang on. I might have spoke too soon. There's 5 cards in here. Shohei. Now, this could just be out of 75, or it might be. I think it's just out of 75. For the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber, 7 out of 75. Yep, something's still chilling. Good box. It was a better box than some of the ones we'd opened the last couple of days. But something. Oh, it's going to be like an auto out of 10 or something. All right. It's time for the 5-star. What's the card on the back row left of Judge? It's Baldwin for the Braves Aces. All right, it's 5-star time. No redemption this time. Okay. First card is typically just the base card, okay? I'm trying to keep it. There we go. We'll just keep... it's hitting the cards up here. Hang on. I'll push them back a little bit. Well, look who the first card is. Justin Verlander, 45 out of 50 for the Giants. And that is Jay Vigil. And now for the rest. Ooh, Reggie Jackson for the A's out of 25. GS Gems, yep. Yep. Does it? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Steven. Last time I opened one of these, the redemption, it had all 6 cards and it just had a redemption sitting in a top loader on top. Reggie Jackson. Next up, but you're right, it looks like the last card is a redemption, which should be interesting. Sal Frelick for the Brew Crew, 7 out of 10. And the Brew Crew is Vanny. 7 out of 10. Beautiful cards. Absolutely beautiful cards. Next up, Corey Seager for the Rangers out of 75. That is Savannah. 25 out of 75. This last card could be a big, big card. But we'll find out because we're going to look at it. Ooh. For the Phillies, Ryan Howard. What a great looking auto he's got. My goodness, Ryan. And that is Emac. Return of Emac. And our last one. It is a redemption. Let's do this. Let's make it suspenseful. Let's put Rourke. Let's put Rourke up here. All right. Good luck. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations! You are due to receive an autographed jumbo prime cards button parallel of Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles, and that goes to VTX. Yeah. One of those button cards. They're extra thick. They're extra thick. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now I'm going to do a recap of all of this. It is. Sports card, it's too much. I don't know if I can. But we'll, if you guys want to, we can look at doing it again tomorrow. Noni, that's not the first time I've heard that. Good break, though. I know not everybody got a that's just how it goes. But excellent break. That, I don't doubt. But we can look at maybe doing that again tomorrow. As you guys know, I usually try to get off on Sundays a little bit earlier during the football season. That's getting ready to go away. It kind of already has with the playoffs, but I may be on a little bit later on Sundays than I had been in the past. Baldwin, Ben Williamson, J.P. Sears, Shohei Ohtani, Nick Kurtz, Luis Angel Acuna, Josh Naylor, Luis Angel Acuna, James Woods, Cam Smith, Luis Angel Acuna, Pete Alonso and Aaron Judge, Chase Dollander, Dalton Rushing Fernando Tatis out of 50. Shohei and Connor Griffin, first on print out of 99. We had Jacob Wilson out of 32. Cade Horton out of 299. Jim Bottomley, who went to Mayberry's, he was in Mayberry's graduating class. Or wait, he was a year behind him. Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto. Lee for the Twins on the short print. Ruth Mantle and Judge. Carlos Navarez out of 50. Shohei. Jacob Wilson. Kyle Schwarber. 10 out of 25. Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Seaver King, and Brady House on the patch there. Bryce Renier, 1 out of 2 for the Tigers. And then our 5-star cards. Ryan Howard out of 50 for the Phillies. Corey Seager out of 75 for the Rangers. Sal Frelick, 7 out of 10 for the Brew Crew. Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 25 for the A's. Justin Verlander, 45 out of 50 for the Giants. And Gunnar Henderson on the redemption, button parallel redemption. Holla! Colby knows. Colby knows. He just jogged my memory. It's rippin' time. See, Kim knows. All right. Let me get this to the side here. I'm going to grab that sheet. 3891 is the last break of the day, you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see if Marvel can do magic one more again. That's right. I didn't say time. I said again. Real G, nobody said they wanted it, so no, this is it. This is it. I'll be back tomorrow morning, though. I don't want to be waiting around forever, and I need to make football breaks and stuff like that. I offered that because there were people that didn't get a chance to get into this one, or maybe they didn't have the movie they wanted to get or whatever. So, but nobody jumped on it, so we're just going to end it right here. Good luck. Good luck, Hytoxia. Emptiness. It's marvelous. Dr. Jensen, Sylvie, Hope Van Dyne, Prince Jan, the Ancient One, Recorder Vim on the refractor, Drax and Atuma. You do get all cards, by the way. All cards ship. Agent Maria Hill, Konshu, Dr. Zola, Gilgamesh, Agatha Harkness, Modok, Gravik, and Lady Sif. The Red Guardian, Jimmy Woo, Mr. Fantastic, Thanos, Captain America insert, Yandu Udanta, Star-Lord, and Baron Strucker. Galactus, Doctor Strange, Billy Maximoff, Agent 13, Elsa, Bloodstone, out of 80, Queen Ramonda for Black Panther, Maria Rambeau, and Killian. And some of these cards will be taken care of at the end. Yeah, Kickflip, that's a pretty big card. Frigga, Ying-Nan, Happy Hogan, Thunderbolts insert. What do we got going on here? Do we have an out of 10? Or maybe it's just that variation. I can't tell yet. Captain America, Petro, Iron Man, and good luck. Wow, is that a cool card or what? And I told you, that is nasty. Out of 10, 2 out of 10, hella for Thor. That is sick. Nice hit, Arkham. That's sick. Oh, that's nasty. What's up, Evan? Joaquin Torres, hella. Frank Castle, Cole Obsidian, Daredevil insert, Carly, Monica Rambeau, and Moon Knight. How sick is that card right there? Evan, no, this is my last one of the day. Mr. and Mrs. will be on in a few hours with some Disney. Druig, Nick Fury, Dreykov, Thunderbolts, Captain America insert, Ebony Maw out of 99, Sprite, and Dr. Maya Hansen. I'll be on tomorrow morning, Evan. We'll start with football and we'll see where the morning leads us. I need to make some of those breaks actually when I'm done here. That card is sick. Dr. Wendy Lawson, Herbie, Winter Soldier, The Thing, Captain America insert, Maria Rambeau on the Refractor, Rocket, and Namora. We still got 4 boxes over there. Yeah, it'll be in there, Evan. Yep, the breaks I build will have Optic 25 blasters in them. And we've hit everything but the downtown at this point. Carly, Yellow Jacket, Echo, Baby Groot, The Leader, Aldrich Killian, Captain America, and Kingo. Hulk, me too. Arishem, Peggy Carter, Human Torch, Zemo, Nova Prime, Ajax, and Howard Stark to end out our first hobby box. I'm going to end with the Breaker's Delight. Oh, whoa. Empty. Good luck. Yes, Real G. Yes, there was. It was the inserts with the paper background on them. Yes, lucky me. I pulled Star-Lord. Carly, Yellow Jacket, Echo. We've got one of the Marvel Gods. Valkyrie on the Marvel Gods for Thor. Captain America, Corvus Glaive, The Collector, and Adam Warlock. Valkyrie. Ooh. Red Skull, Fastos, Darcy Lewis, Razor Fist. Our first auto is Dr. Jensen for Iron Man, and that is going to Joe. Dr. Jensen is our first auto. We've got Ant-Man Refractor, Heimdall, and Winwoo. Baby Groot, The Leader, Korg, Daniel Blake, Maggie Lang, Maria Hill, Ronan, and Cassie Lang. Mephisto, Wendy Lawson, Herbie, Winter Soldier, The Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, Valentina, Malekith, and She-Hulk. Jack Russell. Hawkeye. We got something orange or gold. I can't tell. Kate Bishop. Thunderbolts insert. Captain America insert. Out of 50 gold. Sam Wilson for Captain America. Take that, McBreath. Dr. Abraham and Macari. Justin Hammer. Ravonna Renslayer, Eric Saban. Dr. Jane Foster, Daredevil insert. The High Evolutionary out of 99 for Guardians. Pepper Potts and Classic Loki. Back in the day, Loki. Holla. You don't know nothing about that classic Loki, son. Jimmy Woo. Mr. Fantastic Thanos. Galactus. Eric Saban. Shuri. Carl Mordo and Ruth. Doctor Strange. Billy Maximoff, Agent 13, insert. And out of 150, Isaiah Bradley for Captain America, Shuri, and Karen Page. Can somebody put something in the chat just so I know it's still working? Please and thank you. Thank you. Elsa Bloodstone, Maria Hill, Konshu, Dr. Zola. There's another Fantastic Four. If that's what you were talking about, yeah, you've got Fantastic Four's got 3 or 4 of these types of cards so far. Karen Page on the Refractor, Corvus Glaive, and Valentina. Gilgamesh, Frigga, Ying Nan, Happy Hogan. We've got an orange this time, it looks like. Good luck. Out of 25, Glenn Close, also known as Nova Prime. Out of 25, orange wave for the Guardians. It's a start. It is a start, Hytoxia. Ant-Man and Darbin. Let me get this base out of the way here. Well, that makes sense out of time. They're on the cover. That makes sense. All right, we've got this one and 2 more. We've got another hobby and then the Breaker's Delight. And that might be the last Breaker's Delight we ever see. Empty box. Cooper, there are no extra cards. They all go out. We ship everything. So there is no, like I know some places don't ship everything. Everything ships here. And what do you mean, Chief? I don't know what that means. Foggy Nelson, Proxima Midnight, Century, Thunderbolt insert, Captain America. Out of 50, see? Y'all know nothing about that classic Loki. Holla. Loki. Yeah, I still don't know what that means, Chief. Nova Prime and Recorder Vim. Eric Killmonger. Taskmaster, Odin. Katie Chin. Ooh, we got one of those shadow boxes. Sprite. Howard Stark. Good luck. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive an Avengers Shadow Box Black Refractor Parallel of Spider-Man for the Avengers. That is sick. That is going to Arkham. That's nasty. Chief, I still don't understand. I don't, that doesn't make sense. You know, I know it makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to me. I do this out of the kindness of my heart. Circe, Zemo, Agatha, The Thing, T'Chaka. Actually, I'm not a real person. I'm an android. Dr. Maya Hansen and Miss Marvel. I'm what the future looks like. Grandmaster, Daredevil, M'Baku, Thunderbolts, Captain America insert, Prince Yan out of 150 for the Marvels, Drax and Atuma. The future is goatee. Why does Grandmaster look like Primo? Uh-oh. Everything's going off the rails. So, yeah, that's going to be out of 10. This shadow box will be out of 10. Spider-Man out of 10. Bob, Meek, Kingpin, Groot, Cosmo, Adam Warlock, Baron Strucker, and Monica Rambeau. Chief, how much do you make? How much do you make at the gas station? King T'Chaka, Lila, Valkyrie, Layla Taylor, Captain America, Darwin, Loki, and Ajax. I'm about to time capsule. I'm about to in about 2 seconds. Jennifer Kale, Mantis, Sidewinder, Nakia, Lila, Cassie Lang, Carol Danvers, and Human Torch. I wanted to give him a chance to, backtrack on everything that he thinks in life, but it's time for you to go bye-bye, Chief. It's been fun. Nice salary. Falcon, Namor, Vision, OB, Christine Palmer. What is that? The Thing out of 199. Ebony Maw and Congressman Gary. who at like, even if this, like, oh man, some people, what happened to the good old days? What happened to the good old days where people had couth? Vast majority of people wouldn't even know what the word couth means now. War Machine, Alice, Dr. Selvig, Xiling, Daredevil, Khonshu, Caecilius, and Isaiah Bradley. Oh, he's nasty. Black Widow. What? We got a Reflections. I think we already know, don't we? Vanessa Fisk, Black Panther, Ronin, Captain America insert. Wow, and there's an auto behind that. Namora out of 50 for Black Panther. Nice hit. Minnow. Nice hit. And chilling behind in front of that. Iron Man and Doctor Doom sketch, and that goes to the Iron Man spot. Joe, what a nice card. Oh man, oh, that's nasty. That's so good. That's just good all the way around. That is a D. That's perfect, okay? If you ever wondered, what does he keep saying deed for? Why does he keep saying deed? That's a deed, all right? It's a deed. Deed. We still got 2 boxes left. We've got this, and then we've got the Breaker's Delight. Let me get some of this base out of my way. You know, I'm not sure about that one, you guys. I'm really not sure about that one. That's probably like a $500 or $600 card, but I haven't looked it up. That's a guess. I'm guessing. Empty. Okay, that's what I figured, breaking rips. Somewhere in that range. Nebula. Anika. The Mandarin. Insert. Elsa Bloodstone. You know, I couldn't go by without pulling Rourke. And Molina. That's the first Rourke I've pulled all day. Falcon. Namor, Vision, OB, Daredevil, Frigga out of 99 on the variation, and that's Thor. Spider-Man and Death. This is good. No, Raw, it's a Reflections card. It's a Reflections card. But that is a hella out of 10. And this is a very nasty out of 10 shadow box of Spider-Man. You know that's going to be nasty. There ain't no way. User, no, I'm not. Well, if you guys wanted me to, I could. But I need more than one person to say that they want another Marvel Breaker. I'm not putting it up there. I could have had it up there the whole time. Christine Palmer. Kale. Mantis. Invisible Woman. Mayberry. I love you, brother. Hank Pym on the Refractor. Maximoff and Grabnik. All right. I saw the person. I saw somebody that don't play no games. We'll run another one. We'll run, and this will be from a fresh case. Let me change the number on it real quick. I'll put another one in there. This will just be a 4-boxer. So it'll be less expensive. Hold on. Where is the 4-box? There it is. This is break number 3891, so this would be 3892. Let me let that number update. Well, Nation, I know there's a few people in here that want to do it. Maybe they're just not, you know what I mean? Sidewinder, Nakia, Foggy Nelson, Proxima Midnight, Sentry, Baron Strucker out of 199 for the Avengers, Ulysses, and John Walker. Reflect, what? It says in it itself, it goes to Iron Man. It goes to Iron Man. Yes, Shuck is in this, and Purdy. Invisible Woman, Wanda Maximoff, Recorder Thiel, Ravonna Renslayer. Oh, thank you. You're right. Thank you. Punch, thank you. Drogue, Jan Rog, and the Thing. I didn't realize it wasn't up there. My bad. Mayberry. Clea, why don't you just get in on the Marvel fun at this point? Just get in on the Marvel fun. You see what's happening. You're still in here. Arishem, Peggy Carter, Druig, Carl Mordo, Jane Foster, and Lee. Did you? Oh, yeah, you did. You sure did. And it worked, too. How about that? It hasn't updated yet, so. You get all cards. You get all cards shipped. McFly, Nick Fury, Drakov, Dr. Jensen, and Sylvie. We got a Daredevil insert. Out of 76, Cosmo. 4 Guardians. Hytoxia, it's getting a little bit better. Each card along the way. Phil Coulson and Moon Knight. Alice, Dr. Selvig, Jai Ling, Black Widow, B-15, Star-Lord on the Refractor, Wong, and Captain America. Hope Van Dyne, Prince Yan, The Ancient One, Falcon, Captain America, Ruth on the Refractor, that is for Captain America, Star-Lord, and Ironheart. We still have another box over here. That is correct, Nate. That's absolutely correct. 5 case break. Same one they did, what, 2 days ago? Same one. Hella, Frank Castle, Cole Obsidian, Red Guardian. Why is Captain Marvel backwards? Ooh, on the etch. Arkham, we want that, don't we? On the etch. Caecilius, out of 49 for Doctor Strange, Hank Pym, and Emperor Drogue. All right. The Delight box is all that's left. Let me get a little bit more of this base out my face. It's about to go down. All right, the finale. I don't know, it's not updating, you guys. We might not be able to run it. I'll give it a chance, though. But it's not updating. Empty box. Nation, you know, I'm willing and ready. I'm up for whatever. Okay, I'm up for whatever. What a treat that would be. It updated. All right, we'll wait. It's the last one, anyways. I'm putting the break in. We're going after it, you guys. This will be from a fresh case. It'll be cheaper for all the teams in this. There is no. Or not teams, but movies. It'll be cheaper. There is no Delight in this break. It is in the shop, and I'm getting ready to pin it. It's just 4 hobbies, and I will have to open a new case to do it with. It's pinned. Five case break with Primo starts now. Okay. The next break is pinned. But we need to find out what's going. It is out of 10, Rayman. It is. And all that, those 4 boxes will be out of a fresh case, you guys. They will be out of a fresh case. All right, let's go through this base here. Agent 13, Elsa Bloodstone, Maria Hill, Khonshu, Dr. Zola, Belova, Wong, Captain America, Spider-Man, Death, Petro. What do we got here? Oh my goodness gracious, we've got a Superfractor. It might be the auto. Okay. Sorry, it caught me off guard. So let's do this. I'm going to find the Superfractor again. We're gonna pull these cards out from it, and I'm gonna sit it right here. Actually, I'm gonna put this right here, and we're gonna sit it down. Okay, we're gonna sit those down. I think it might be the auto. I think it might be the auto. Okay, Proxima Midnight, Alice Sentry, Dr. Abraham, Makari, Layla Taylor, Eric Killmonger, yeah, that would not be great, Roll G. Taskmaster, Odin, and Katie Chin. All right. Oh, boy. All right. Here we go. Petro Maximoff. We've got the Daredevil insert. Red out of 5. What is this? First on print. Good luck. Oh, that's cool. Meek. I knew it. I could feel it. I knew Hytoxia. It was, or no, not Hytoxia. Arkham. I knew. Well, I'll just stop. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling. This is Thor. Out of 49, Zhai Ling. What? Bullseye! 1 of 1 auto superfractor for Daredevil. I told you it never misses. It never misses. Bullseye, 1 of 1 auto superfractor, and that is Wilson Bethel, and that is sick. Was that the last spot? Was that the last spot? I think it was the last spot. Woo, what a break. Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Noni, I had to do it. I had to do it. Oh, yeah. Lucky I did. I've hit 2 now. And Meek out of 5 for Thor. Wow. Then there was a wow moment, and then I looked and I was watching something else, and I looked around for a second, and then another wow. Lucky, it's 4 hobbies. It will be from a fresh case. Scrunchy, I appreciate you. It will be from a fresh case, and I'll kind of see where we stand once I'm done doing this recap of madness, okay? This is officially called the recap of madness. Okay? That's what I'm calling it. Okay. Wow. Baron Strucker out of 199. Classic Loki out of 50. The Thing. Prince Yan. Zhai Ling. Caecilius. Frigga. Nova. Super Deed. Nova Prime out of 25. Hytoxia, I thought for a second the card behind that was going to be yours, but it deceived me. Isaiah, but you did okay. Isaiah Bradley, Ebony Maw, Sam Wilson, Carol Danvers, also known as Captain Marvel on the Etch, Cosmo out of 76, the High Evolutionary out of 99, Valkyrie for Thor, Marvel Gods, Queen Ramonda out of 80, Dr. Jensen auto, Namora out of 50 auto, Hela 2 out of 10 for Thor, Meek 1 out of 5 for Thor, The Reflections Iron Man and Doctor Doom, nasty, Redemption Spider-Man Black, which means out of 10, Shadow Box, and the Superfractor Auto of Bullseye, for Daredevil. If that's not sick, I don't. Hey. What? Hey, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right, let me get this to the. All right, I got what I need. I got what I need. Good luck. It's ripping time. Hey, yo, who took Loki, man? Who done took Loki, yo? Good luck. Empty. Come on. I want another superfractor. I know I'm asking for a lot, but... Ulysses. John Walker, Jan Rog. Thunderbolts insert Captain America. Hank Pym out of 99 for Ant-Man. Erisham and Peggy Carter. Now, I'm going to assume that Micah Douglas doesn't sign in this. Because I sure haven't seen it yet if he does. Right, Micah Douglas. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. It'd be pretty cool if he did. Mayberry, we did sports cards all day today. Stop it. Stop it. Right now. Stop. Namora, Ultron, Pagan, Ego, Red Hulk, Sentry, Jennifer Kale, and Mantis. Was it pulled yesterday? No kidding, Jasper. Queen Ramonda, Ava Star, Talos, the Silver Surfer, Thor. We take that. Dr. Bill Foster, Sidewinder, and Nakia. No, that's not fair. We did football, we did baseball. Like, come on now. Janet Van Dyne. If I had basketball, we'd probably have done that too. The Void, Brock Rumlow, Thunderbolts, Captain America, MODOK, 10 out of 99 for Ant-Man. Foggy Nelson and Proxima Midnight. Urban, it was Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta. Cherie. Ellen Brandt, Thor. Bucky Barnes. Dane Whitman. Drakov on the refractor. Sentry and Dr. Bill Foster. You got it. Mayberry, you won't ever see that. Nope. Not me anyways. Kingo, Iron Patriot, America Chavez, Rocket, Captain America, thought it might have been numbered there for a minute, Icarus, OB, and Christine Palmer. Death, Petro, Gravik, Mr. Fantastic, Shang-Chi, Sidewinder, Clea, and the Hulk. Seven left in the next one. Goodness. Thor, Shang-Chi, Ironmonger, Mobius. All right, we've got green, I think. Daredevil insert. Out of 199, Ironheart. She's so cool. That's for Black Panther, Invisible Woman, and Maximoff. Wanda Maximoff, to be exact. Little Riri. Gamora. I haven't seen a lot of her. Let me get an out of 5 Gamora. The High Evolutionary, the Wasp, Mel, Captain America, Dr. Jensen, Recorder Thiel, and Anika. Okoye, Yelena Belova, Wong, Captain America, Sam Wilson, Spider-Man, we've got orange, I think. Might be gold. 11 out of 50, Pepper Potts. Ooh. And that goes to Iron Man, Nebula, and the Mandarin. Who had Iron Man in this one? Jack. You got it. You got it, Jack. Oh, it's Jeremy. I don't know why it looks like Jack on my end, Jeremy. I must be tripping. My bad. All right, box number 2. I got you. Empty. Icarus. Iron Man. Now that looks orange. Petro Maximoff. Thunderbolts insert. It's gold again. Deceit. My eyes are deceiving me. 10 out of 50. Thanks, Jasper. I know. I told you guys I'm kind of colorblind, somewhat. That's for Black Panther, Maya Lopez, and Baby Groot. Go to the doctor. What is he going to do? Tell me that I'm right? Monica Rambeau, Caecilius, Isaiah Bradley, Black Panther, Daredevil, the Mandarin, Khonshu, and Dr. Zola. Well, there's our base pack. I've got Vanessa Fisk, Ebony Maw, Congressman Gary, Captain Marvel. We've got Captain America insert, The Leader, Gilgamesh, and Frigga. He does. How did you know? Human Torch, Nova Prime, Recorder Vim, Yandu Udanta, MODOK. Out of 199, it's Sprite for the Eternals, Yingnan, and Happy Hogan. Oh boy, something's chilling. I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Something's chilling right now. Aldrich Killian, Maria Rambeau. I think that's out of 10. Yellow Jacket, Carly, Korg on the Refractor, Spider-Man, we take that. Good luck. She's very positive, Arkham. Noni's a very positive person for dealing with everything she's had to deal with. She's very, very positive. 6 out of 10, and you're right, it is an auto. It is X23 for Wolverine, and that is vintage. Nice hit, vintage. Nice hit. That is a big one. We like it very, very much. Congratulations. Nice hit. We'll put Spider-Man up there too. And just so you guys know, all these pictures from these cards are from the movie that it came from. So that's Captain America Civil War. And he's got the Captain America shield. What a hit. That's a nice hit. Captain America, Kingo, Iron Patriot, America Chavez, Rocket, Daniel Blake for Daredevil, The Leader, and Korg. Namora, Ultron, Pagan, Ego, Daredevil insert. We got Baron Strucker out of 99 for the Avengers, Daniel Blake, and Maggie Lang. Oh, okay, yeah. Pull that again, vintage. I need to pull that again. One more time. The 101 this time. Miss Marvel, Drax, Atuma. Wow, we got another shadow box. Good luck. A Maria Hill, Elsa Bloodstone, Baby Groot. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations! You are due to receive an Avengers Shadow Box Base Parallel Falcon. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And that goes to, I think that's Arkham. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Arc Dissel. Arc Dissel. That one's not out of 10. But we'll take it. Red Hulk. Queen Ramonda. Ava Starr. Invisible Woman. Captain America. Maggie Lang. Mephisto and Dr. Wendy Lawson. We still got 2 boxes in this break, you guys. I don't know what's left in the next one, but Talos. Silver Surfer. Janet Van Dyne. The Void. Brock Rumlow, Herbie out of 99 for the Fantastic Four. There you go, bro. Herbie and Winter Soldier. We shall take that. We shall take it. Four left in the next one. Wow. And that's definitely going to be my last one, you guys. So, just so you know. Because I got to make some breaks for tomorrow. Empty. Yes, Kevin, you're right. Yes, you're right. Now that I don't know why. So that's my problem. When I pull those, I see Avengers, and it's not. You're right, Kevin, you're right. That is... My bad. You're right. It is. It would have been sorted properly. But you're right. It is. That's Captain America spot. My bad. My bad. My bad. Adam Warlock, Ronan, Cassie Lang, Thunderbolts, Captain America, and Laufey out of 75 for Thor. Frank Castle and Cull Obsidian. And if you look on the sheet, you guys, it says that. I just saw Avengers and didn't think. So the Falcon and the Winter Soldier goes to Captain America. And Kevin, that's your card. My bad. My bad. Lee, Phil Coulson, Moon Knight, Star-Lord, Daredevil, Bill Foster, Dreykov, and Dr. Jensen. Ironheart, Hank Pym, Emperor Drogue, Carl Mordo, Captain America, Nick Fury on the refractor, Sylvie, and Hope Van Dyne. I got a question. Do those shadow boxes, do every one of them say Avengers shadow box? I'm just curious. Do they all start out that way? Do they? Okay. That's why it threw me off, because it immediately said Avengers Shadow Box, and I was like, oh, Avengers. I got you. Now that I know that, I'll dismiss it. I won't pay attention to that. Ruth, Cherie, Karen Page, Corvus Glaive, Valentina, Korg out of 80. And that is Thor. You know, Thor's doing all right, Hytoxia. Prince Yan and the Ancient One. Ant-Man. Darvin, the Collector. Mel. For Thunderbolts, I don't know if I've seen her auto. Geraldine Vishwanathan. Mel. And that is Thunderbolts. Ironmonger, Erishim, Joaquin Torres, and Hela. That's the first time I've seen her. Jasper. But I also see you in every Marvel break ever that's ever existed. Oh, I see you, Jasper. I see you. Malekith. She-Hulk. Dr. Abraham. Makari. Heimdall. Peggy Carter. Red Guardian and Jimmy Woo. Winwoo. Pepper Potts. Classic Loki. Loki. Daredevil. Captain America out of 99. Okay. No, Jasper, I'm just giving you a hard time. You got to keep up around here. You got to keep up. You better shape up. Mr. Fantastic and Thanos. We take any and all. It is, Jonathan. It sure is. The Thing. Rourke. Melina. We got a Marvel Gods Heimdall. Nice. That is Thor. Nakia on the Refractor, Druig, and Nick Fury. Hytoxia, you're doing just fine here. And we still got a box left. Ajax. Howard Stark, Sprite, Invisible Woman, Captain America insert Druig, Galactus, and Doctor Strange. One pack and then one box left, and then whatever's left is the end of the case. Dr. Hansen, Miss Marvel, Drax, Atuma, Baron Strucker, out of 50 Captain America. Crisis averted at Celestial Island, 48 out of 50. Billy Maximoff and Sharon Carter. And we're down to the last box. Daredevil's last spot again. All right, understood. Understood. And it appears we may be sold out. Let me get into this last box. I'll do what I always do, which is basically a roll call, and we'll open that last four boxes of the case. But we've got one box still in this one. Good luck. If you haven't hit anything in this particular break right now, now's the time to ask for it. Now is the time to ask. Empty. Are you in the next break or this one? Jan Rog, The Thing, Rourke, Melina, Daredevil insert, Eric Killmonger out of 99, Black Panther, Mighty Thor, and King T'Chaka. No, I was talking to Jonathan. I don't know if he's in this one or the next one. I think it might be the next one. And I don't know who. I see you, Nation. Ironmonger, Mobius, Gamora, the High Evolutionary, the Wasp, Wanda Maximoff, Kate Bishop, and Red Skull. There's our base pack, so we know that's done. Value boxes of what, Dread? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Of what product? Mel, Okoye, Belova, Wong, the High Evolutionary, Red Guardian, Fastos, and Darcy Lewis. Well, that's okay, Nation. We can still hope. Captain America, Spider-Man, Death, insert Wendy Lawson out of 99 for Captain Marvel, Razor Fist, and Justin Hammer. Marvel Chrome. So, I mean, I'll say this. Out of the blasters, I think that's what you're talking about. I've been seeing a lot of the autos we haven't been seeing coming out of those blasters. So, Ryan Reynolds is one of those. Justice, it's just breaks here, so I don't have like the boxes to sell. Petro, Grabnik, Ulysses, John Walker, Dr. Selvig, on the auto for Thor, going to Hytoxia. One more again. He won the Fields Medal. He won the Fields Medal. Let's see if anybody gets that reference. Jimmy Woo, Ravonna Renslayer, and Eric Saban. Dr. Jane Foster, Lee, Agent Phil Coulson, Moon Knight, Captain America, Mr. Fantastic, Lila, and Valkyrie. Jonathan knew the reference. Jonathan knew the reference. Star-Lord, Ironheart. We got our etch in this one. Pym, Emperor Drogue, Yingnan for Shang-Chi, Emperor Drogue for The Marvels, Layla Taylor, and Eric Killmonger. What is even happening? Why do you even waste your time? That was a whole lot of nothing, wasn't it? What was that? Yingnan. Well, what they didn't know is I've got Joe Boo. Mark Anthony, I've got Joe Boo. They never stood a chance. Bucky Barnes, Dane Whitman, Thor, Shang-Chi, Captain America insert, Cole, Obsidian, Jack Russell, and Hawkeye. And this is right around the time, well, sure, Jasper, I can, but I don't think we need to. I think we all know what's about to happen. Karen Page, Corvus Glaive, Valentina, Thunderbolts, Captain America, Howard Stark out of 199 for Captain America, Katie Chin, and Laufey. I think we all know what is about to happen. Put your boots on and get ready. Carl Mordo, Ruth, Cherie, The Thing, The Wasp, Thanos Refractor, you don't see that much, and Taskmaster with Odin. And that is Avengers. All right, let me get some of this base out of my face. Then you'll just have to give me a few minutes, you guys. I'm going to do the recap for this. Then I'm going to do the roll call, and we're going to open all that, those last 4 hobbies. But give me 1 second here to get all my ducks in a row. All right, perfect. And let's do a little recap. And again, was it Kevin, I think? Kevin, my bad. My bad. The good news is me even saying that, the sorters would have got that right. Even though I said it wrong. All right, recap. Thanos, Emperor Drogue, Captain America insert out of 50, Korg out of 80, Herbie out of 99, Baron Strucker, Spider-Man, Wendy Lawson, Eric Killmonger, Captain America, Laufey, Howard Stark, Sprite, MODOK, Hank Pym, Thor, Queen Ramonda out of 50, Yingnan Etch, Mel on the auto for Thunderbolts, Pepper Potts out of 50, Ironheart out of 199, Heimdall on the Marvel Gods, Dr. Eric Selvig on the auto, Avengers Shadow Box, this goes to Captain America, and that's Kevin, and then X23 goes to the Wolverine spot, and that is 6 out of 10. I don't know if you can see it. 6 out of 10. Right up there in the top corner. And we're going to get after it. We're getting after it right now. Now it's going to be a Rourke sketch. Oh, no. Is that even possible? All right. It's going to be a Rourke sketch. Good luck, everybody. Hey, if there's a Rourke sketch, who else would be? I mean, it's only fair, right? Empty. Here we go. Captain Marvel, Lady Sif, Icarus, Iron Man, Petro Maximoff on the Loki print, Sprite out of 75 for the Eternals, Namor and Vision, I haven't seen one of those. I haven't seen one of those, Jonathan. Cassie Lang, Malekith, She-Hulk, Dr. Abraham, Daredevil, Insert, Recorder Thiel, Agatha Harkness, and Grandmaster. So our base pack in that box is done with. Makari, Heimdall, Winwoo, Pepper Potts, Insert, Doctor Strange Refractor, Daredevil, and M'Baku. You don't see these as much as you would think you would see them, so I typically try and take care of them immediately. Doctor Strange Refractor. You just don't see them as much as you would think. Classic Loki, Ajax, Howard Stark, Sprite, Groot out of 87 out of 80. That's nasty. Who got him this time? Ellipsis. Yep. Please and thank you. That's what I said, Kevin. They're showing up in those. Bob and Meek. It's like they put them all in blasters of that particular character. Dr. Hansen, Miss Marvel, Drax, Atuma, Mel, Billy Maximoff on the Refractor, Kingpin, and Groot. Ant-Man, Darbin, the Collector, Adam Warlock, Ronan, Galactus on the Refractor, Circe, and Zemo. Yeah, I don't see him very much either, Jonathan. You're right. Yandu Udanta, MODOK, Aldrich Killian, Silver Surfer, Captain America Insert, Elsa Bloodstone on the Refractor, B-15, and Falcon. What's up, Sean? Baron Strucker, Monica Rambeau, Caecilius, Thunderbolts Insert, Captain America Insert, out of 50, Mantis for Guardians, Cosmo, and War Machine. Not too bad, Sean. Not too bad. Stay tuned. Sit right down. Sit back and relax. I think we might see something out of this break. Black Panther, Vanessa Fisk, Ebony Maw, Congressman Gary, Agent 13 on the Refractor, Alice, and Dr. Selvig. Captain Marvel, Human Torch, Nova Prime, Recorder Vim, Daredevil Insert out of 199, Mr. Hank Pym, Jai Ling, and the Black Widow. Yeah, Brooke. It is. It's the last one. I don't know if you're talking about the super I pulled today or if you're talking about the video of the super. I don't know which one you're talking about, but thanks. You're either talking about Star-Lord or the one I pulled today. Definitely. A deed. Brooke, that's what we call a deed around here. Empty box. Howard Stark. Sprite. Maya Hansen. Thunderbolts insert. Captain America insert. Aldrich Killian out of 99 for Iron Man. Billy Maximoff and Agent 13. Oh, Brooke. Probably my really, really old Mickey Mantles. They're not going anywhere. I don't care how much I could sell them for. The Thing. Rourke. Molina. Dr. Jane Foster. Lee. Anika. Drakov. And Dr. Jensen. I got to patent the deed. Hashtag a deed. Phil Coulson, Moon Knight, Star-Lord, Ironheart, Wong, Happy Hogan, Sylvie, and Hope Van Dyne. Hank Pym, Emperor Drogue, Carl Mordo, insert for Thunderbolts, insert for Captain America. That's definitely orange. Out of 25, how about another Hela? This time it's out of 25. That is going to the Thor spot, and that is going to Arkham. Arkham, did you have Thor both times? Do you have an out of 10 Hela and an out of 25 Hela now? I kind of think you might. Prince Yan and the Ancient One. Ruth, Shuri, Karen Page, Corvus Glaive, Valentina, Carly on the Refractor, Joaquin and Hela. Yeah, you might as well now. I wonder if the Superfractor's been hit. Gravik, Ulysses, John Walker, Jan Rog, Captain America insert, Ying Nan for Shang-Chi. That applies. It's a refractor, bro. Bang. Druig and Nick Fury. Classic Loki. Loki. Ajax. I was going to lose it. Human Torch. Captain America. Maya Lopez. Galactus. And Doctor Strange. Oh, Jasper. Ant-Man. Darbin. The Collector, Adam Warlock, Daredevil. Out of 50, Hope Van Dyne, holla holla, for Ant-Man, Frank Castle, and Cole Obsidian. We'll take that Motley Stew. Ronan. Cassie Lang, Malekith, She-Hulk, Captain America insert, Yellow Jacket on the Refractor, Red Guardian, and Jimmy Woo. We still got 2 boxes left. Dr. Abraham, Makari, Heimdall, Winwoo, Pepper Potts, out of 150, King T'Chaka for Captain America, Mr. Fantastic, and Thanos. All right, we got this one and one more. I have a feeling it's about to go down, folks. I've been wrong before, but I think it's about to go down. Good luck. Empty. It's past my bedtime, CJ. Cherie, Ellen Brandt, Thor, Bucky Barnes, I think this is, well, I know what it is, but I don't know who it is. Wanda Maximoff, Invisible Woman. And it is Loki, orange out of 25. That is sick on the short print. Who got him this time? G0. That's sick. That's sick. Hytoxia, you and me both. And that's God Loki, 20 out of 25. America Chavez, Rocket, Namora, Thunderbolts, Captain America, Nebula, Jennifer Kale, and Mantis. I don't think I've seen one of those that low numbered, that insert. I've seen them numbered like out of 99 and stuff, but I haven't seen it all the way down to 25. Ultron, Pagan, Ego, Red Hulk. What do we got there? Is that out of 10? Nakia, Sidewinder, Cone Shoe on the Refractor. 3 out of 10. Auto, Johnny Storm. Yes, please, and thank you. Who got him this time? Motley Stew. Hey, I think that's what we call a we take those. That's what we call a we take those right there. Joseph Quinn, that is sick. 3 out of 10. I told you. I said sit back and relax. I knew it was about to go down. I knew it was about to go down. Nice hit. Hey, D-Todd. Queen Ramonda. Ava Star, Talos. Silver Surfer, Daredevil insert. Kingo out of 99 for the Eternals. Foggy Nelson and Proxima Midnight. We still have another box over here. We still have another box over here. Janet Van Dyne, The Void, Brock Rumlow. 2 autos in 1 box? Sure, why not? Muse for Daredevil. It never misses. Daredevil never misses. Ever. In the history of ever. There's not one Marvel break ever where Daredevil didn't get some kind of deed. Captain America, Dr. Zola on the Refractor, Sentry, and Dr. Bill Foster. Four, Shang-Chi, Ironmonger, Mobius, Yelena Belova, Gilgamesh, Recorder Theo, and Nebula. They did all red. Yes, they sure did. It's because the guy from Virginia Tech was in here talking schmack earlier. Gamora. Am I seeing that? Am I seeing that? The High Evolutionary. The Wasp. Are there 2 out of 10s in this box? The Mandarin. Anika. Captain America insert. And out of 10, Dr. Abraham, 6 out of 10 for Captain America. My goodness. My goodness. Same, what? Well, there might as well be a sketch in this box too, right? Captain America, Kingo, Iron Patriot, New Avengers, Sentry, Okoye, Maria Hill, OB, and Christine Palmer. We still have a box over here too, so we're not done yet. So 2 autos, 2 out of 10s, and a short print Loki out of 25 all in 1 box. Mel, Okoye, Yelena Belova, Wong, Mr. Fantastic, Frigga, Clea, and the Hulk. Noni, I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I need to make some breaks for tomorrow morning. Rockefeller Records, Salty. Rockefeller Records. Scrunchy, this is the end of a fresh case. Captain America, Spider-Man, Death, Petro, Daredevil, Carl Mordo, 99 out of 99, last on print for Doctor Strange, Arishem, and Peggy Carter. And we're down to one box left. We're down to one box left. Johnny Storm Auto out of 10, Disney Kelly. It's the only thing that's missing, Jasper. It's the only thing that's missing. Empty. No, Jonathan, I did not. Brock Rumlow, Cherie, Ellen Brandt, Thor, Daredevil, ooh, 25 out of 25, War Machine. That is for Captain America, Herbie, and Winter Soldier. Last on print, a deed. A deed for all to behold. A treat. Vanessa Fisk, Ebony Maw, Congressman Gary, insert, Invisible Woman, Konshu, and Dr. Zola. Oh, are you now? Captain Marvel, Human Torch. No way, dude. No way, dude. Human Torch, Nova Prime. I already saw it. I can't unsee it. Frigga, Gilgamesh, Ancient One. And how about a second one? Iron Man, Doctor Doom Reflections. That is the second one of those I've pulled today. I don't know what's happening, but here we are, and that's going to Hytoxia. Yes. Holla. And another one. I think our odds of a sketch now are probably doomed, but Yondu, MODOK, Maria Rambeau, Daredevil insert, out of 150, Jane Foster for Thor, Yingnan, and Happy Hogan. I needed revenge for Hytoxia the other day. She got, I can't remember what spot she got, but it was bad. Like, it was just bad all the way, like really bad. Jonathan, I already got you. I got you a base Shang-Chi. It's nasty, bro. Slab it up. Lady Sif, Icarus, Iron Man, Petro, Captain America, Joaquin, Carly, and Yellow Jacket. No, I just felt bad. I know she got a really big spot, and then Monica. I think we were sitting. I don't know. I think we'd sat for a while, and she came in and got a really big spot, and then nothing happened, and I felt terrible about it. Caecilius, Isaiah Bradley, Black Panther, and I feel the same way. You guys think I don't pay attention? I do. Mobius, Prince Yan. Look. Elsa Bloodstone and Maria Hill. Maybe we'll get one. Maybe there is a sketch in here. I don't know. I just don't know if I've ever seen a sketch in the same box as a Reflections. Talos, Silver Surfer, Janet Van Dyne, The Void, Herbie, Frank Castle Refractor, Mephisto, and Wendy Lawson. Steve Rogers, Kingo, Iron Patriot, America Chavez, Rocket. Out of 199, Ajax for Eternals, Maya Lopez, and Baby Groot. Did you, Nation? Okay. 2 packs left. Namora, Ultron, Pagan, Ego, Gamora, Hela, Leader, and Korg. Now, if it comes down to a sketch card in the last pack, I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm going to freak out, man. That's a negative. But is that red? I can't tell yet. Red Hulk, Ramonda, Ghost, Thunderbolts insert, Maggie Lang. Is this, what is this? Actually, it looks orange now. I think it might be an insert. It is Showdown with Ox Group. 10 out of 50, the New Avengers. No sketch, no sketch. But there was an out of 10 Human Torch auto. And there was plenty in the other break too. Jonathan, I'm sorry. You know how Shang-Chi is. You set me up for failure. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I have the best of intentions. Don't you do that to me. And you have a good rest of your Saturday too, bro. I appreciate you hanging out when you got the time. I know you're a busy guy. All right. Let me get this base out of my face real quick. I'll do a recap, and that is my last break of the day. We'll do it over again. We'll get it all going again tomorrow. Now, Mr. and Mrs. are going to be on here not too long from now. It's 2:30. I imagine I'll see them soon, I would think. And then they'll be on. She'll drop that break probably shortly after I'm done here. So be on the lookout for that 5-case Pixar break. She's going to drop it when I'm not live anymore. Noni, you have a great day too. Thanks for hanging out. Scrunchy, appreciate you. Right, Nation. So I figured that'll be in there very, very soon, you guys. Ajax, the Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, New Avengers, Kingo, Carl Mordo, King T'Chaka, Killian, Hank Pym, Mantis out of 50. Sprite was out of 76, 75. Abraham was out of 10. Hope Van Dyne is out of 50. Groot out of 80. Doctor Strange out of 50. The New Avengers. War Machine last on print, 25 out of 25. Hela was out of 25. Muse auto for Daredevil. God Loki, 20 out of 25 on the super short print. Human Torch, 3 out of 10 auto. And that is Joseph Quinn. That is for Fantastic Four. And the Reflections. Joe, it's going to be soon. Like as soon as I'm not live anymore, Mrs. will drop that break in there. So you guys just got to keep your eye out for it. I don't imagine it's going to be long. It's 2:30 now. So as soon as she sees that I'm not on anymore, she's probably going to drop that break in there. So that's how that'll go. And Hytoxia, nice hit. I don't know if you got a screenshot of that, but that's yours. Nice hit. And that's it for me today, you guys. I got to go make some football breaks for us in the morning. Arkham, everybody, Kim, Jonathan, Mayberry, if you're still out there, appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to end YouTube real quick. See you out of time.